yo akuntabuo nukuredie ebesi wo ye man Ghana wa bra ye nyina ye kondo se ye man Ghana beba be ye krabehwe Oso ka dwumadie no ho enti da da ne da nyina me hye nkran se me yente onka ewa wadwenkyere mu yente onka ewa wonsusuye mu dieti ewa Facebook dieti wo TV so dieti wo radio so radio no wuti abiam amade pa bi ate yen wa hwe ye so na samba kwa wo kan ye wo ka kire ne ba Joshua what Joshua chapter 10 verse 7 to 14 mama mo tofa be say ukwa akwa kinkai Joshua chapter 10 verse 7 to 14 was it oh Lord may I experience supernatural favor and blessing oh Euradie ma winshira kasiye no ma wadom no ma wayemu ye esuna ebiebia pono no ma wayemu ye esuna epejame no mane nka me dan ni dan nyina na sa no wayama ho eno ameni obi di nkomo asa wo kan ne se enipa ban a woye no ene nia wo pesa woye no ensunsuye dan tamu ene nia wo beye tie me dia wo pesa woye ene nia wo tie no ensunsuye dan tamu ene nia wo beye etena wo de wabrabo ne ye dai ena namon be na wutuo se de beya woni suade hunu bebam ena namon be na wutuo se de beya nyame kesiyo na wodi adua wo mu no ebeda ne ho adi na mansa nyina hunu ye grandsa ye de ma anopa yi no fatu boto fanante fadi juma echebi ada obakrata bu mpese mu ye de bebra mo e wo Dwabo Ase juma de iso that's one moment say na efiada Franco Trading Enterprise phone papa fie me kanfo the amount me kanfo Franco Trading Enterprise amount I say yeah iPhone say yes Samsung papa and a pata to an amount to be go Franco Trading Enterprise. That's right. Franco say you were yes you were nyina ukuta Franco phone it was a phone papa and the crowd Franco TV a bit from what down who a guy. It to be the come head office. Ewo Adabraka, Omni Roxy, Cinema de Dia de Mushe, bet Franco Trading Enterprise. I was 055-9339-311. And I feel so 030222-5651. Oh, yes. Franco Trading Enterprise. Go still phone papa perf, yeah. Be posso man, and I have for you, man, for a crado. Ladies them boss. I won't fend you. Oh, be on my Facebook Live. Pa 979. Who share TV this one? BM. Ladies them boss at Tennessee. Ladies them boss. Marching at the sound of pay.
Yeah, me I do me who you want say.
Yeah, you can't do them radio so. Yeah, you can't be more TV so. Yeah, my watch it. What share your so? You are the binada wuku ada ya wada. And then you feel
say ya and ya
what do you say?
And I say, oh, Mike Cassim view refi. One of the say
the day after the birthday.
What you say? What would you birthday to say you who say? Back come and na mema dear son at Tiana.
It is a Ghana Water Company Limited. It is a Ghana Water Company Limited. Almost seven hour coancrat anymore.
Sir, one would be buying. And micro daily analyst, the Bokata without fear of favor, and in a bodini. Amanea Wabo and say Ghana Water Company Limited said ye didn't come out at 40 yes, where you cast your ball and no pain so essay. Se omo baba ration ensuo no dia mayen ye tot ye bunin kakran dia mayen eti omo say womo ama omo district offices no directing say womo fa plan emra ebi ene ye beto ye
sa na ye bie eye lejokuku fo de na de atia nungwafoɔ deɛ ni atum na adentafoɔ deɛ yɛbie obi si bi musa Ghana Water Company Limited sɛ wɔno ne mantem wɔno wɔn nya nsuo da o eti so wɔn de timetable yi ba ɛdeɛ no mo pa akyerɛ wɔn
na kyerɛ sɛ ɛho asɛm akɔyɛ den nungwa ne mpɔtam kora de nsuo ho yɛ de wɔ ne nyasɛm ketewa ɛna ɛnɛ musa sɛ mo ba bebu ne tɔtɔ tamayɛ
adaya washing base for dwumadie ɛna akɔfa saa adeɛ wɔ yaba
ɔmo se yɛduru pɛbrɛ mu a ɛyɛ ana nipa bebree bi a kyerɛ sɛ wɔ grasses bi a wɔaduadua wɔ fie anim ne flowers bi no wopɛ sɛ wode nsuo gu so ma no yɛ green ma na ne nyinaa mu nso nsuo a yɛtwiti ɛna wɔn de yɛ saa ɛna wɔn a ɛwɔ hye cars na adeɛ nti no wɔn kyerɛ sɛ yɛma yɛn nina hɔ no yɛnya saa de ne yɛ
nsuo sɛ yɛ deɛ ɛnyɛ ɛyɛ adeɛ a de nsunsuansoɔ ba nanso mempɛ sɛ mɛbilivu sɛ ɛno ɛna nam soɔ nti yɛba bɛbubu nsuo tɔɔtotɔɔto de ama Ghanafoɔ galamsɛ die yi a owura abu gyina pɔ ɛsɔre gyina sɛ wɔhwɛ asi ho kwan no akosi sɛn nsuo no still ayɛhono no
yɛwɔ twotwo wuro so ɛwɔ man mu according to amanebɔ yɛakyɛ sɛ ne na ɛnamu yɛakyɛ sɛ saa galamsey bebredi mu akoten ɛtaa ne yɛmfa yɛni nsi wɔ mo so na wɔn nyɛ neɛyɛ right ɛsene sɛ yɛba bɛka sɛ ɛna nipa no ɔno yɛ innocent a wɔde nsuo di ne dwuma no wɔn mu ne wɔn tene deɛ
ɛne yɛnkɔ anim
ɛti ɛna kyɛ sɛ ɛno mu amanebɔ wɔde abada ɔbɔkratan mu IDP Dr. George Kufu Dampare one also ekasem te see a prosi adwuma no wo ben show professionalism etu wo ye prosi ni a bomode asem re bata adwuma ne ho no wo de ebedi
dwuma na dey say ye ben show professionalism
sise se omo ba be hyemu kena
ayi be hyemu kena
wo mo hwe se be ye adwuma no ya hyemu kena na che se akonkan ene papa wo ka ne senso na wa hwa prosifo yie die ensemu esan se wo be ye professional ne nyina gira condition of service no so eti wo no wa rise through the ranks no wa be drew IGP no bomode ase wo hawa wonimu se wo ho no wo be hwe no aye na emomanya se de bia camera se wo celebrity IGP eno de yense so na Ghana Medical Association so womo se ekuo bi a womo frɛ womo ho concerned Ghanaian doctors ya ba kwame womo ka se na COVID-19 vaccines no chese enya ne papa mu ntima Ghana empanie no ma Ghana form ho nhye be kra ban mo ne bongalat nto baabi no wo se wone womo enya adwene sa se empanie ya manka yawu
ɛyɛ Ghana Medical Association wɔn sɛ mpania na ama gɛɛ
nka yawu
eti abɔkɔtafo nyato ɛmɔ ɔmo asɛm
ne mu ɔmo asɛm ne bɔngala tanto baabi ɛda bɔkɔta de emu amanebɔ aba
san kɔmɔ no yɛbɛdi minim sɛ ɛtiefoɔ ne ahwɛfoɔ wɔ adwenkyerɛ ɛwɔ ho eti wonya ɛyɛ krataa yi a yɛfrɛ no daily analysis
obetuma kenkan enchima ba
fantastic
prosini ya yehu no chese video mu a na wano mo kakra twaka kakra eno so
naso wo tonko naso wo ya ti ahwe no e na asie
prosi force o man interdict no ya hwe na sensente ye hwehwe ne nsemu ne ya hwe se bia emua bi wo kwa ye de be ma na ebetumi aba se saada no se bro nyemu enti bi kra ye nije mroso na wano mo nsa
ofana rehuo mu akonom nsa
bibi hye ne so no wayɛ senti approach for say womo ɛyɛ ɛno emu ɛhwehwɛmu hu ɛmoa wo betumi di aboa no Daily Post the Obokrata a coalition of concerned teachers emu perifo say Ghana nkasa ɛba no ɛyɛ nhomasua saa sector ho no womo ɛyɛ incompetent nko and womo ho no womo manage bunch of incompetent
efimfiti asie suku saa kopem suapon ensema efiri wo ba no enya ebedi hudwuma enya kra eso hu obi a no wo hwe sen abreso ne yese o papa watoto niam basabasa enti ebu a ye no obi a wati suku wan kasa wo suku no wote wa America omo no o ma di fia won sem no konanim tini adwense kasa nimde no na ade beba kurom ha enso hwade ekoso pilolo bi na wode yen homasua ye eti papai wo matete bia ma ne pam afa aggrieved men's gold customers wo mo so mba ye ne wo betumi bia se be ya aban ebema men's gold atua wo mo ka na
yeka de kwa na ekonanim wunya Daily Post the bokrata wache mu say ka na ekonanim ntama investors enye o ma kono say wo mo beba ye memu na wo mo abebie enwuma na so wo mo do mu sika
Bloomberg for you su brofu bi Bloomberg ndi amafo beje di Bloomberg na yala mo taigina o mo nsem so e de kan nsem no wo mo say debt distress
yeah
I don't care if you can say distress
and not just
adwendwen
muka ekamu adwendwen ana
ekamu adwendwen wo dwendwen sa wo ye
we not just say Ghana debt moves deeper into distress as investors lose patience.
Hey, let's say ya bobosia broker e dia to man Ghana so ma say dey ekamu adwendwen and out to Financial Times say
Business and Financial Times so man about wabo not just say fuel fengo ebo and or sisi 1 liter no eba be 7 Ghana cedis
eba be
enchekra ebedu yebedu 7 Ghana cedis not just say liter ba kono no e 1 gallon wunimo bebia ubedu and afen so say unstable 3-year pre-tertiary academic calendar major distraction. You have to say Edu Watch Ghana. One more Edison.
Fantastic. Edu Watch Ghana. Nano money. Erica Hianyo Ekasa. Yes. Look at my xyzonline.com. I'm such stories. You know. Google the word and weapon. Sonny Bedu flaunts his gun on social media. Dumelo pleads with IGP not to sack the officer captured in a drunken state. And also on my xyzonline.com. Agenda 111, a mere slogan to deceive Ghanaians. What to do? Echo gun. And run what to do? Dwabo Ase. And I've also reversal of benchmark value suspended indefinitely on my xyzonline.com. Medu Ase. People saw him.
Chairman Stephen Ofosu. And to be Mama one.
That's right.
Munyana Yamamu good morning.
Fantastic. Mago. Was it Black Stars? Still are Black Stars. Almost over the crew and the baba. Omu betimi. 40 no mbetiwa breki. And then some come on your bedi wa bro my natina say. Basabre. A good year bunsam ni ade bramo. Hello. Kwaku.
Hello. Kwame.
So we share Facebook Live now share TV so. Hello Kwakwaje. Oh my Ghana, just Sinibi. Where tete yellow tete can 98 with yellow.
Media you pelenum.
The
Nana blasters here black.
Media Nana is Romania Cassiana Domo Coco and Nuna feeling.
Yes, I will
Roger Emmanuel, the sports monarch. Roger breaking the 40 in the back. As you say, it is a name of Bobo and then Empire Bega, Casanianco,
and now pay your mate for Kwaba, Ariba, radio SYZ, Nafi, TV SYZ, 97.9 FM, Senado Pay, Tobo, Power 97.9 TV SYZ,
Tobo, open town.
Etino night send some kitua only someone who does the Black Stars of Ghana Ejena Kono na match no some Senator Coach Bilovan Akasa and Riches Richmond Boachiadom on also Akasa Eddie Afa given home referee ben and a match no Ojiremu Sedi and a some Eban round him say Cameroon for 60 form as a nyasam kitua crowd 4-1 against Ethiopia and na some Eban game Saudo and na Seba said on some Eba Ghana League and also Koso na Division 1 and my league no say cause you come on in so and some crowd on man in say about one no pay ye nyina so ebro our jumere no so na prepare British man and afi ebo tell am nyina ete no pay ye di and seven nyina say ba midin e di Roger man of Fremide Sports Monarch meni. Hello kwaku anope quickly ye be wura na fe ya hyase de amawo di ana ye hyase e de fi Afcon onim ze nrei round of 2 matches ni bi todwa na tese na enye efe de agro na host nation Cameroon mino warum ekano mako na Ethiopia warum enso atimu ebako abante IFN Vincent Abubakar ebo brace was given no saso ena toko ekambi warum so goal nibia chese ebo ayema nkurumdie koma Cameroon 6 points ena omudi kwa manim ama womu eyeremu on next stage and say
aka mo last game a wo mebo against Cape Verde na game etoso mienu no Burkina Faso enso etena o etwa Cape Verde eka ba kwa mo ntimi ante nei aboa ama Burkina nso ewura mu dendenden a debi wo munya nkurimdie over Ethiopia wo mo so betimi qualify kwa mo ni uhwe group na say ene etie ene Cameroon 6 points afei Burkina 3 points na Cape Verde enso 3 points ena Ethiopia de woni point bia enso ho
ene AFCON games ni bi to aso na games a ebas na se na honsam asiete group B de Senegal ebetene fi ebo 1 pm a wonom ene Guinea ebetimi so de apem so ebo sa match ni wie pe ebo 4 pm another game ebekoso Malawi ebetene fi Zimbabwe enso de apem so na efionom na fi anwumre tese no nan mo no sabre na se my for the Comoros almost everything final for money Morocco and so Eddie at time so 7 p.m. the Blasters of Ghana and so everything on after money Maya ya for us Gabon and so Eddie Apimus and also any game kitu no Ebasana Blasters match and no Ebasano and referee no empere for pan say game no one jerem na afio on to jerem no referee no efi Omaya for Algeria and empere for apan say one jerem na afio on to jerem na afio nyoma so ekos kama na referee empere for ni dia to jano eye papa for Lalo eye Ben Rahman and empere apana wo jerem na afio game no what jerem na ohwe referee no abakwasemo what it 6 years games we di no we di 101 games in a way to na kasa we no eye 387 and the referee die ono pekwasi asem kra entene sa anyway and the ojiremu na fi wato ayirem.
All right, now ye ka Ghana game and ever so no unim say Black Stars ye na coach Milovan Rajevac what the funny interpreter so the friend name and glasses what the two judges say game no dey anoba dey or hwenim say benyam kunim dey after say Morocco amfa no after Thomas step party am force party no wonyam mass here so party na say na so yire no so an ojitum nemo branch na yire no wonso dia ogidi say tournament no ebeko no wie no the best player of the tournament.
I never talk about the players' selection, before the match. They all are aware that they are in contention for the team, and as I usually say, it's important to start the match properly, but it's even more important to finish the match the way we want. So all the boys are ready, and tomorrow at the match meeting they will find out who will start the match. Of course, you learn from every match, and we are trying to improve those things in order to improve the level of the performance of your team. So we are growing, and that's good. Thomas Partey, maybe this match performance was not at his level, but definitely he's a great player, and he will prove everybody in the next matches that he can play fantastically, and he can really contribute the team, and I hope he will be the best player in this tournament.
Okay, and Milovan Rajevac, the interpreter Nenad Glaces, and I walk say na owiano Ghana yen striker bako tournament na say Richmond Boachi Iyadom. We see kama Betra Jerusalem Israel memu and we two that ya striker de ojeni mo ya na also to ntina no say massa Ghana for be kasa wo kasa so also gitum na fe oye ho adwuma na ntina no o hia ase to ogiri say enche go so no ebe flow.
I think there are a lot of players in front, and I think football sometimes it doesn't go as you expect it. You have Jordan, you have me, you have Benjamin, and as I said, the first game wasn't on our favor, was not for us. We couldn't get the chances to utilize it. But I think against Gabon, something good or something better is going to come out, and I think we are going to score. As a striker, I always believe when the first chance is being missed, you need to focus on the second chance, and we are here to make sure we score a lot of goals, and I believe tomorrow we will win the game, and the strikers will make an impact in the game, and everybody will see.
All right, I don't need some Richmond Boachi Iyadom. What's your name? Onya kwenya obetu ntina no.
Yemfree on afie fani enchirem awon samu from onim senche na CAF Emma Champions League na course na Evelyn Bedu esena karima Zakes ladies wono na dwumede na sena otimi ehye go through our tournament na MVP wono ana na satimi kana bibia pa na wie no na ebetu jase de Mamelodi Sundowns omuma no hari betu jase omukuteska na $8,000 eni esika na mo hwe no sanka Evelyn Bedu no wono mo ebetimi edi afana du baby no na eda no Norwegian club misu baya wono so edi €1,000 Eddie Ebaye na sia me no kase de se ne abatuda en se se na nema sikore kamia se Evelyn Bedu ordinary be kiremu o Mamelodi Sundowns ono makachi omo manakachi na fe January wakopie bo ono afa akwakosi akan Eddie ama omo.
All right, here remu nim se na otwe matches no ebeto aso o ya ye de mu Emma League no ebekoso na face Division 1 League Premier League akoso na entempane chance FFP Emma no edienim na fe yambroso emfamosei ena matches no ebekode woni twem ewo Southern Zone Tender Queens any Faith Ladies Edinburgh Ladies Strikers any Police Ladies Berry Ladies any Immigration Ladies Azakes Ladies any Sea Lions and Army Ladies and so any Soccer Intellectuals and so Edinburgh Udwoni twem and so ewo Northern Zone Popular Ladies any Kumasi Sports Academy and so Edinburgh Supreme Ladies and so Betrefie any Fabulous Ladies Edinburgh any Aston Ladies and so Trefia to set of prisons ladies and Ampem Dakwa ladies and so any Northern ladies and so Edinburgh in the Crackremuno FC Savannah and so any Dreams ladies Edinburgh.
Ghana Premier League ebebaso na ochiwe ewie na ovremu ewo that Sunday wa Accra Sports the honomo and a house of folk ebetre final money 11 wonders at the appeal sa match no referee Joseph Kofi and aperefo pana wo jiremu na afi wato yerem Kadiana Stars as ebetre final Accra Lions and said appeal so referee Eric Osu Prempe and aperefo pana no se ko jiremu na wono se timi ato yerem Kama Lagos Cities ebetre final Bechewi United and so the appeal so Ura Martin Ekujam and aperefo pana wono se ko jiremu na wono so ato yerem Ureta Wall United ani baby any Gold Stars and so the bepe so referee Imoro Osman and aperefo pana wono se ko jiremu na afi wono se timi ato yerem Sunday big game e baso Brekum Chelsea any team ye for Kumasi Asante Kodoko and the best so Brekum Golden City Park Jones Ekubiam and aperefo pana wono se ekwakwe center referee na wono so ato yerem e was game kesia and se baso Kimfesa ebetere fene Kalela United and so the apem so Marcelo Osu and so ebeye center referee na fi Wafa any Dreams FC and so the bepem so Ora Joseph Ken Paddy and aperefo pana so won center referee na sa game no set me cause Media Sporting Club any Accra Great Olympics and so the best so ewo Akons Park Richmond entry and so na center referee na fi Ashgoat any Elimina Sharks and so the bepem so Ora yefene Franklin Akumate and aperefo pana one of the center referee.
Yeremo Ghana's Division 1 League, you know, and so muna afe yemomu and from Odunitimo zone 1. Senate such fast any Brekuma Arsenals, Edbe Churches Wasunta, any Bolga All Stars, and so with the Mighty Royals, any Unity F's a favor for Quatano, and so any and so Tramai big game, and Ebaso zone 1, a fair in Kranza Warriors, any Tamale City, and with Balfour Air Academy, any BA United. And so the now face Dreams Tamale, any Kentampo FC, and so the so Young Apostles, any Yasin, and so Edbabweni, and so Hodma, Cyber Penetier.
Yanko zone 2 na years na fixtures na sisi ni aribia se ebetene fie ne busan doors asere pimso na fie asukwa deportivo asebetene fie ani nzema kotoko hari beshaso na fie tima ye fana se eye Holy Stars betene fie ni Unistar Academy asere beshaso Future Stars asere tene fie Sky FC ebo na fie Swedro Blast aso ani Boboko fana Bakwa Youth Academy aso ade be pimso na fie Azakes ye Boboko no se tene fie ni Wasaman asebo Samates omo na league no omo lidi omo Sebetine Soccer Intellectuals, Aribepim Chicken FC, and Sebetine Pacific Heroes, and so Ebabo.
Zone 3 now on Asiano Senate, Mighty Jet, any FC Nania, a fair Liberty Professionals, any Akosomo Crystal Palace, Kwaibibrem United, any Kotoku Royals, a fair Heart of Lions, any Temayu Big Game, and a Ebaso Ankoti United, any Atram Divisa, and a fair Vision FC, any Golden Cake, Inter Allies, any Susubribi. And our face, Akati All Stars, any Young Wise.
Meneniko anti yeba sore so na ase na ba sore so na enra owrem awo EFL Cup no ma ya dia Liverpool etena fie ani Arsenal erepem so a obi antimi ampo so atena awo sa game because na fie wrem awo Spain so ho so Super Cup no ekọ so e ma team e friend Atletico Madrid etena fie ma Atletico Bilbao ekọ shom e kamienu a oromo so etie kanamo bakunte no eye games anra ekọ so
eti ye hwe ni mu se sa games no so amafo be die cheba game ba ko pa yanyina yani die chire ayani abedie aye boso mpaye and they said the Black Stars of Ghana and ombeshe yenkurai obudi kudim ba nada mesre
yebo drokre
na hwane nunum ya mesre saro
ade ba kwa wo mu ni say Black Stars qualify uni yebe she Gabon yebe she Comoros
more fire
Ghana yebe nya 6 points
that's right
and I say ade kra po esanboa
mention komo
say oh we nya nkom she ade ba kwa boa ne say o say yebe third best team
yes
until we dey fan say we di third kra we nya 3 points ni kra na bia goals bia we consider nya kra still out to qualify
yebe third best
mufri anko
I had the nya na from quarter final hall no any semi hall no
eti ni ye bompaye masa ye chita de Black Stars here Ghana for nyina mo sore na mo tie Black Stars echi ene ye bedi ho nkomo empedi for batina say agudie mu akuku dam o beba betina say e Dwabo Ase na ye bisa say ye hwe say the Black Stars modern money city a bibi betimesi bibi surunku bibi betimefri omo modern money maba eni bedane eni je bibi betimaba kromo ha for the past 40 years Black Stars of Ghana eye abibi mama agudie ya omukodie no kruwa ye friend kruwa Black Stars ensan so obi mu eti ebetima ye isaade afia na eka questions ni bia ye bisa anopa yi ho ba uguso a wo hwa Dwabo Ase eti Dwabo Ase wo hwa o TV XYZ and afeso wutie ye e wo power 97.9 kwami nkenie eche bia ye be so ye tonto sansan mu na ya burum na ensema edika no ya kekani nyina nyese ye ta obi anase ye tu ye ni asi obi so no kura no ene ye bia so di akira mansan se de be ya ye begina no kura no so etu anamon papa o my Ghana be fa ne ntema pefra Baba Herbal Center make am for the amount ye be po ahwehwe nompe no ama nompe na gina so na no or however so ewo epira kwan so what the call Baba Herbal Center me kuro na hwe kuro no won sebabu won naebu ohunam baabi ahono anase wuti oyaw bi ewo wedie mu baabi say ye stroke say ye gonorrhea say ye funu yade fakosua anase fakosue Baba Herbal Center Jometria kwa omo asama community 16 junction omo ben eye Green FM and I will free spinters anase wuti spinters wo free 18 junction eba kwa eye Green FM omo ben Green FM between Afra Baba Herbal Center I was 0244 988 004 a cham for bar one no ye Daniel waba ye ba ye so ye tonton sansan mu abrum hwade sisi e wo TV XYZ na tie we e wo power 97.9
se mu Ghana for mu kanu kware enti na de bia ye ba echi no ade ye papa no mu mpe de enye no na mu pe eti saa na ye benya no on se sisi amu hwe eni na se obi afita no pa me ba ye no obi antobi e bi se mu free correct press wo but mu di mu akasa mu adwi ye de mu pe eti saa na ye benya no atade no ende sense on obi afita no pa me ba obi antobi mu media se na journalist musumu kan hu bi de ye papa no ye si mu kan mu pese mu beka de enye no na mu so mu kan
senti na ya ma platform yi
enuti na asem no ba na mu bisa ya asem se mu media te ne we su mu nya mu kan hu bi de fc mu ye no mu nye dede ayu mu ni mu se baby awadu no wenyi Jordan ayu time oba blaster no onye bibi papa kura ma blaster ba de bia ye be frame fine your friend no mu money starting wo bench no be soon he started but on one obo identity now sa
eti you free say players papa nintina say nam so e magana for a month ade
papa wo ho na wo kofa de enya e be ye den na wo benya papa
Into who shall play a ben and case coach friend.
Coach in there, Munja Jumani, my coach. Mu saa FA4 na mu wechi na bimu penny for ministers to mu ja adwuma ni ma coach no na mu kopɛ coach papa eni na be boa kasa onu say coach no obi ten obi enti di ochi obi no mu kofa di ochi obi ba sika die no ti mu bi diska ni basa ba mundi ye baba fie
recham ka no mu kasa Ghana mu nya de Ghana ye kwa na ya hya mo fa jese ni kogu ho jese ndi sese saa no mo kan na Ghana eya no efri Ghana for epe nsam kaka Ghana ompe kasa ani se hwe se ye ko Brazil ba ye no Ghana for de o man si players no asamo Jan Seven Apia John Mensan ho so ma ye mpenifo mo nkonkwatena se saa ne o ma na Ghana for ye nsam kaka na o mo kan ekeka no na ama Ghana Black Star egu ayesa na kan kwala no o enkoyi se ye gu no na ye fa local teams no ye yi players ni film na ye omo enu omo eya ebeyie mpenifo no na omo yan se we kuta ne player we kita ne friend coach ni ba coach me player we oya de fa nutum we ya de fa nutum ti omo ma coach na nkasa entena se enfa ne players enkobo ball no yan kasa Ghana form penifo na omo di omo players emma coach no mo coach na eden de omo ko saa two teams na aka yenim ye be show mu nyina
chena team ada na ese obedi team di na nipa mienu so nipa na sa dede ayi wonu kra bebo no so wapra dede tini player ben kwa na oye nti asa apart from onini tini team ye nyo bia mo bi wana yen shame refie until see be realize say players na players no wa hwest bia pia motama na nipa pra onipa no so obo ade coach no onum nyansa onu ayi akobo friendly match a short 3 kwenra ball tantan bi onwo bo as ye nyam refie ya brand say e betena calculation nyewe 3 minus 2 1 minus 1 2 times 3 na Ghana dey qualify ye say ya bre ya refie
oh ball dey ball akra o ankoye kra dey ayi ye hu ne mra obo bia
ya betime wini afon
ajinyame jeyame be ma ajinyame obi atube hwe say pelefo no obi afa ne press no de ball no
ye beji Ghana ye beji sa dem kwa ye beji we are sure I say Ghana born wen Ghana born ya gba ya mfi akuma ni echi but I dem kwa betumi agi
Into we free players na ya de
players ni omo ya de but the born omo boy say omo boku eni omo boy na masa gba se echi yes em penisa I say omo boku eni nso omo boy na omo gba se echi
omo bo se echi
still now
ana that's what you do
but I say the GDA wanti e say echi
Sir. It's a coach who can only changes Kakrana.
I change them because so yeah. But time I plan, I go away to change. I can say.
FM. Power. That's right, Ojana saw Power 97.9 Dwabo Ase here and of so TV XYZ. Moshe Dwabo Ase. Our TV XYZ. With your our Facebook Live, our Power 979. She appoints from Ghana Christian University College. Yes, ye the Osumsu and the Diamu. Wabra yetitil, I was in the Chamu, Wabra yetitil, our county mu, Wabra yetitil, our marketing courses are hot war, our Ghana Christian University College. Yes, Chana saw her. I chat for many video. Yamin Chadi and Penny for what Ghana Christian University College. Womu do makade nyina mo eto mu yi omu yam no matre amanfo ade no matete amanfo amoma be ye mpanimpa kwa public university na kwa ade me ba osisi kwa public university achechefo na ebre ahokyere wo ho wo ka ho asama na edwo mo mpoa ye ba so sisi obiam na Facebook live power 979 but me catch us at Ghana Christian University College womun cheche womun titiye kwana kwa jibi said be abod ni krata no unsu betiwe kuda bi na promotion ya waboso mpa ya bo onsaka nyame ncha de wadwuma no se ma wo kwan ama wo nko suku a abafu tintanfidie no so yetimi man titiye no koso ho na fe so na watwa awie bi omu ye courses ahodo a wo so ubetiwa benefit ye free ko main campus womo America adenta dodo wakwano ubetiwa from 0204 069583 and 0576 533 306 0576 533 307. Ghana Christian University College was advancing excellence in transformational leadership. And in Ghana for university say you be advancing excellence. Na leadership no etima transform your mind etimi de ensakraye etimi de ensesaye abaye mamu na maye mind na baye krabehwe dani den yina se kasa you say oh let's look at the best practice in the world ye for your home to United Kingdom ye for your home to United States of America kore so do musu yo mama yasem mama cha free UK yade kwade wo coronavirus ibaye yese mom yentete yentem mama ye mom peso mom yento pono ebetima ma yade no adi ntreha eye hye ni bia World Health Organization akacha mama hodo nyina mpanifo a omu nyina edi so wo UK yaka ma shedem babro dia wo ho have even lost count na no ya wo United Kingdom buabra bronya bra ni mokoso no apono tuo bi koso na ekoso ewo prime minister na kache na apono tuo no ye party na ekoso no enam so nti UK anasa Britain for wo mombra se bedwafie atwe prime minister Boris Johnson wo maso na tadie mu adwoso no atwe ni bridididididi ede ne komra se bedwafie toto na no bisa ne nsam Edim fato ho ahodo etu nanim se nam yade akode wo coronavirus nti obi kra de member of parliament ba akode was na sew wono ko ahye dem enam se yesi yenti yentem mayen ye fa ye ho man obi ebi ache ne ho kro no ba enam se wo hye dem no ono ko ahye dem wuye wo kasa asem no ponu wo su me pese wo di enkomo yi echi me ka dia kopim bibi so me ka e dia kosi bibi so yes sorry na ye ho tutu UK ne ho krodba hwe se dia kuntabuo esu na wo eye kabima mi kabia mamu no eda ne ho adi e wo UK mra se bedwafie hwade we sisi.
Can I just say the question's been asked. I want to know the answer. Your constituents want to know the answer. I don't need any extra help either. So please, Prime Minister.
Well, Mr. Speaker, I appreciate the point that he's making about the event that I attended. I want to repeat that I thought it was a work event, and Mr. Speaker, I regret very much that we did not do things differently that evening, Mr. Speaker, as I've said, and I take responsibility and I apologise, Mr. Speaker. But as for his political point, I don't think that he should preempt the outcome of the inquiry, and he will have a further opportunity, Mr. Speaker, I hope, to question me as soon as possible.
Well, that apology was pretty worthless, wasn't it? Let me tell him why this matters. Yesterday, in this chamber, honourable members told heart-wrenching stories about the sacrifices people across the country were making. This House and the whole country were moved by the honourable member for Strangford as he talked about his mother-in-law dying alone. He was following the rules, whilst the Prime Minister was partying in Downing Street. Is the Prime Minister really so contemptuous of the British public that he thinks he could just ride this out?
Mr. Speaker, I heard the testimony of the honourable member opposite, and I echo his sentiments. It was deeply moving. Nobody who heard that could fail to have been moved. And I know that people up and down the country made huge sacrifices throughout this pandemic, Mr. Speaker, and I understand the anger, the rage that they feel at the thought that people in Downing Street were not following those rules. I regret the way the event I have described was handled. I bitterly regret it and wish that we could have done things differently. And I have and will continue to apologise for what we did. But, Mr. Speaker, he must wait for the inquiry, which will report as soon as possible.
Keir Starmer.
Mr. Speaker, when the Prime Minister's former Health Secretary broke the rules, he resigned. Yes. And the Prime Minister said he was right to do so. When the Prime Minister's spokesperson laughed about the rules being broken, she resigned. And the Prime Minister accepted that resignation. Why does the Prime Minister still think that the rules don't apply to him?
Mr. Speaker, that's not what I've said, and I understand the point that he makes. As I've said, Mr. Speaker, I regret the way things happened on the evening in question, and I.
Where you could you work coronavirus once a more, and no more. Prime Minister, UK Prime Minister, a put to a because number 10 Downing Street. Put to one course one, a party near course one. Said your number for a boy paper so no. Wabra UK phone AD and she said no. A young Massabeja for no dia to Prime Minister then him say, well, boy UK for him tia. Na ebra a year woman penny for one casan penny for the be. Woman sefa and she said no a be boo and she said no one him tiano. Woman do a juma to her. A tomodia to UK Prime Minister and him say, a dear in a chest one so sadia ya. Won't call for a year, won't want to be your be somebody or my juma two way. It won't be a cost. It's a way point I make, they make you addresses when I say a back on tabu shoe, and what can be mammy can be a memoir, or being was so time and maybe a walk robiemo. Or being was so time, maybe a walk roma. In the case of Ghana, Wabra, a ye bronya breno, Wabra nama for to practice, Wabra nama for ye event I guess here. Question is say a day da bay and a yebeshe na mrana ye adwumane yetime di sanko fo yeti na so twe biaba ye won kofo bi omo krom ha wo madi sise ne so but others have left it to the gutters. Ayi mobile phone registration re-registration ade ye ekoso obi anka ho asem obi aye kom she said ye Ghana for si abo apeso all in the name of ye kwa akwaje SIM card and I say ye ko register your SIM card. Yes, I can register a SIM card. And she said, no, you're too baby. 1 month for mine, so I yana done it, then you know, yadi a hot to 2 mono. I can say, no more yana, yes, you're passing a yano. Shed your more ye. Shed your book COVID-19, but I know, shed your TV quadru to the stand, say, a TV quack, a Prime Minister of the United Kingdom. Na Ghana had ye, just a COVID-19, she said, no, ye jagu. Opianka wants them. Asotwe bi ani ho Ghana mpanifo ni di animu amia asai COVID-19 she no opposition party political party wa ba mu party akese ekoso wo kroma event organizers ahodo omo ye event akese ne ekoso stadium ho no ni nyina yade akokoso na ye wi ani atwan ho abeka kire se yade na ma no homene so yade na pega yade no tra na etre etienya dai na who kwasam da ben ye be mambra ye adwuma okrom ha da ben ena ye be hwe se obia nso nche enchan Ghana mra no da ben ene ye be sa ade no ye firi on ye nkwa ade we mu na wabra ye kasa asem we nyina no na ye de ani kire ya disua ho nsem eno na Ghana Education Services Ministry of Education wo de beto dwa se mofra na omo mfitiase sukuu na yenim dapot ya omba bie sukuu na afedie maka yate eti ede mo ba bie sukuu ni fa press statement ne to no bi ahwe fa press statement ne to no mo hwe statement ne ba nra no a omo de beto dwa no kire se eda se de bie sukuu no eti we GE statement was the school reopening dates 2022 academic year. The Ghana Education Service announces to the general public, particularly parents, teachers, pupils, and students of public KG primary, JHS, and second cycle schools that the reopening of schools, as approved by the Honorable Minister for Education upon the recommendation of the Ministerial Committee, committee of the Ministerial Committee on schools calendars are as follows. SHS 3, Monday, 7 February 2022, number be school. SHS 2, Monday, 7 February 2022, and a mobile school. Senior High School 1, Monday, 4th April 2022, and okay, yes, tentative. And a face over if it is a sukuna, baby, what say, Yadi and Nikono, na ya shania tutu no ye, na mofra no benya for pempapano. She said, yes, he grow. Ya on down at the whole committee. A fay any a day, a dream about to just say, and Nama ye betu, what damn, Konani baby, a sukuni. Yes, Bedanda, 18 January 2022. Womo JHS, JSS, Canania can JSS. Womo free from 1, equasi from 3, on baby a school. Afei, Bedanda year January 18th, 2022, primary 1 to primary 6. And a free KG1, quasi KG2, 18th January 2022, and on baby a school. But with him, PSC name more friendly bidding come. Na and seven more friendly be kind, and in ya I will for kind, but percent me de kakra, a Java Sumano pay. Shadia ways see. Shadia way.
10 years, Bakus was 7 years.
Interest on a primary 4. Now, almost said a banner on baby school.
You ain't me, you didn't come from baby.
I'm a baby Bruno, dating my. Now,
18 to be 25. Any wives, a mark on Quanso, additional, a catcher. Man catcher, say. Aquaman Mua Kakra. It's almost if you know and wine.
I said, did not those move Kakra.
Oh, first I said, every time be on Mako and be a almost date. Watch it time on baby school. I'm Moko school, Mako school. I did Mako school.
I might be watching me because Missy Kakra or no Yanuan Naja and a pot when you millennia, Ombudin and Antino. Me to say me who send a minion hokra. Area semi by. Bear 3 days near me quiet crown, I see me back of Flanka. What ya heard? And some Kakra on I and one of my son, I got told Brunia and Coco school, so I think say, be possible, mammy. Yes, I know. Because send your air corner, dear, ye, who so upon a chow, one train, or the one for dating him, one chair da, and Colan Beco school, or the Sleno, and na ye won toy.
Yembi a coin, now see a sea sacrifice Cassana and costume. Young catcher say, you may be a school. More fear, best mamma, child.
Say,
some more fear, my chinchins star. Your pessay and costume.
So, school, join your day.
So, on my own costume.
I didn't know Munya school.
She said, oh,
Time in me. Now, date number.
Davy.
Okay, wedding fee saying
13.
I didn't know. Munyanko school.
Said ye push it time now when now you do say 18th but see 24th.
It is a say no assemble now person will catch Ghana and penny for a famous school or munyambi no.
Catch so mumbi school send
a kufuado see me and go a kufuado see me and go to school. A kufuado Mampany and grand him say. And I want to say, as soon as you motive, you know, say, a choir, ye ever will be a suku, a jay, a tea committee. Can you imagine? A jay, your power bazoon, Gobi, a momotinas, a drain, a dapotia, ye baby a suku. I can say, any a year more, a brand namususa, a brand namusukua, come over to our ministers, come to our GES director, come to our director of Ministry of Education. Come to a civil servant. Come to a Miranimuni at Tibu court, and your quadra court, Aquadiasam. Come to a disagreement. I can say, and your grow, Madisia wants some, Wabra Muosukua, Ganamuyam Penny for Ghana. Can I Juma Moya, Muju Husika? Our my name Shabono. I come over to a Gisazigano. ada na mo gro ya disua ho nsam sa ya man ntete no ada na mo di agro sa. And don't ever be deceived. Say mo frey wo mo hunu dia mo ye. They may not have the voting rights now, but the omo be fam no oma wofo ehunu. The omo fam no oma wofo ye dey ehunu omunim. Enam efia no mutienti ti awofo baako ti awofo baako wase ne ba baako ego franka dia ti free esoro beba fom se po sabra sika afro pata sika ni wei na ne kekra we wodi bottom no eno no de be fa abofrei e de na kwa asupiti adan ye yesa na sabra kra ye bia sukuru kwase ne se ye textbooks anase moma emofra no begina so e de asuade no e ho nsem te sai sabra if say afra sai no emofra no ko sukuru saa wa bra wo manya moma anyina so emfa nsuade sabra ye ka sei e ho nsem te sai wukọ yesu apon no so agye nsamu emofra na no free SHS ne ho kro ne ba o ma wie suku a o ma ni agye o mo so o ma pass a o mu ko university no so baabi o mu di o mu tiri beto e ho so SMP wisdom hedadwome e dia mane bobi aba ye hwe sisi e hwade we wisdom wo bobo ansemu ya no hwade we sisi e
osuani biara adeswadi hu no se enka osuade okonanim no obenya akwanya akosuapon mu na okodusu apomu nso a na wanya hostel accommodation na nkawada esuade adwodwe ne koma ene ne kra na nso obepie mu ewo University of Ghana hadia na enyesa enete over 6,000 chese empem nsia echire a yafa won se won besuade no dodo na enya accommodation ye chese we obeda no wonya enya ye na ukọ around private individuals a ewo ho chese obetumi ama won bi na emom no obetua 2,500 cedis eye kanisika no 25 million eno na nipa enan a wo edan mu obia ebetua sasika no awofo bebrani won edi nkomo chese wontumi enya sasika pudo no emfa enkotua wo one semester pe 2,500 we ena ye ni esuafo ni bi edi nkomo se mo amunya nya ba bia mbedai no ehefa na mufi na sen kra ena mbefa ho esuade esan se kantete no se obi eba legona esan se esuade bi te se sciences no school of sciences no eye science pharmacy for ene ne ekeka ho no wo preference ansa na adesuafo aka no wa ma wo baby ada esan se obekọ lab obeya ade esan se ni we nyina na efa nipa eba mbo ho nanso ene entesa embra suapon paying for ebi portal se one register na one register no untumi enya baby abeda no awofo bebre register ye na obi portal no anche na esanso etumu eno akoma esuafo wetua won school fees no wonya baby enda inti wa wonya baby enda ye no sen na obesua de
me free kaswa and since Seminary residents have to be going and coming for 4 years, and it's going to be very, very stressful because Fitiako Kaswano traffic now, like Ube Dimusa, if I say me free at 3 sometimes, me do Kaswa, me do traffic, like say 2 hours and 3 hours, me do another break. Titan Ben Ameda, my son, sorry, and I say, I'm saying, and there, no, my son, but it's a very, very big problem. We are just pleading to the school authorities for say they should do something about it. I'm buying so that it will even help with our studies.
Because senior can be a dim pass obenya a dream muda of fine body now the swing idea is answer over bread.
Yes, it's very, very true because this one you have to put in more effort, and this one is going to stress you a lot. You're going to stress. For
the next 4 years in Finland that we need only your brain man who never kusandi.
I you know break or break as a plan and paying for the 2 years because I'm going to a whole population and now looking at the facilities around it's very, very limited. It's right. Until also come maybe be found when you sank a banner a bracer.
Yeah, until unya admission.
Eti a share for no do nana or mocho makosem. Baba ko be kan de was one graduate say de wo hunu de onye na wofo nyina o eni hwa tata o e bra wonya ne nso he ensunsu aso e be to ma me nsem was ye me be ye paase afei ye de ukosua pon ne ya pa ba bia wo de utiri beto wa bra wo benya asumdua suade a abeda ne poate bi din Adentina baby obefa bia free fitiase suku entuaso suku kosi suapon baby aye prekese baby aye sakatu as will be them baby obefa bia aye sakatu ya disua wonsam ene yedi diagro Dr. Clement Park a member of Parliament Booster South constituency education committee no a ranking member yan kwani chen na ye ni nkomo de krata bi beto abonten wo say e ba suapon akyerkyerefo e wonsam a agye nsemu doc ye mo agye mo akwaba
yo kwam mechie tiefo ni ahwefo nyina mechia mo free busa
fantastic tiefo ni ahwefo nyina agye so doc se mehwe wo krata ni nsem a woto bo ase abobo so fa akyerkyerefo akosam akyerkyerefo wo suapon o makosam a e de pa na wo pa akyere wo ha wani de
yo kwam da sobre ɛne sɛ deɛ ɛkɔ so no yɛnyinaa yɛni deɛ akyire na ɛwɔ sɛ ahwɛfoɔ no tiefoɔ ɛnya nteaseɛ sɛ me no na yɛ adeɛ a mekyɛ adeɛ wɔ University of Ghana as a lecturer mefiri Canada ɛbaeɛ after mewie me PhD ɛwɔ Simon Fraser University ɛwɔ Burnaby, British Columbia mekyerɛ adeɛ wɔ kakra ansa na meba ɛnti no I served as a lecturer at the University of Ghana na be a tutor ɛwɔ Commonwealth Hall for D Block. Now I'm a manager for Radio Universe. It is some effort a church for now effort or more much at dear universities and as a tertiary institutions now. And I did my you more hoping. And I am so I am madam and this is for your parliament. You mean say Minka Education Committee.
That's right.
Now we share the echoes we are and then omo mo kire ade wo suapon ya friend of universities public universities and then one more day omo akade ato ho se wo mo kire ade na sa so bo no e wo se de bo aban enye akyerkyerefo no titru de ekosui ade a afi etwe mu na ka yutafo aka se wo mo ede wo mo nyama ebeto nche wo mo kire ade me kwa mo hye ase I withdraw some of the services, including teaching. But now I said they will continue with administrative work. I don't know, the other cover by Abayan Kasa, any UTAC, a Pama, a Dow Muntemono. I'm an idea, they say, never be I was a buy it me na university as a chair for no. Omo, who at me and how.
That's right.
Na ejuma wo se omutumi di na omachire enkwara no amada achi omo nso asori abaye mpenefo amaye no onyam na omo de Ghana sie no na ka cost 13 omo ketia if we say a single price salary by 2013 ebe sinne yen to me emma acheche for no de e wo se ye de ma omo according to single span salary structure na ebaye no analysis of market premium ya kaka ho yenya mfanya ejuma for the past several years no conditions of service of university teachers no impuntu bia emamu anase bibia embeto so a ebio ejuma na omo ya akosoro no obune be ka betimi compensate for the heavy workload. I think the first issue has to do with conditions of service for university lecturers. And yet, Sikanon Kwa say, Abia, I was at your marketrium, and only a necessary. But that is not the only issue that is affecting teaching and learning in the university system. But
Musa fundamental question. Everybody fundamental question. Maybe say some short cut anymore. What the guy say? And yet, Sikani Macadian Kwa and a yomo problem. What can walk out anymore say? And kweda omugu a lecture for no so mo doso was answer ka say lecture halls ne ho nkra no ba no eni ho eyade akutia omo. But is that not an age-long problem? You were in the previous administration, and this year by anymore. A day na mo ye fast idea we ho. It is a subono ya de ba manfo some so mo kan be previous administration.
Dabi anyane kwa kwame. Menim say asembisa na wo bisa. But let's be fair and honest. It is not fair, it is not accurate for anyone to try and make a comparison of this nature. And I'll demonstrate why. First of all, to share the sheer number of students and they almost university system no more. It was not the same as when the NDC was in power. Second, we didn't just expand facilities in existing universities. To make check it. Yes, also applying for anchor private entities. Or they say hostels in your name account. In addition to expanding existing halls, you know that there were additional infrastructure and even apart from that, and the NDC now you see universities are from brand new, all as part of the attempt say they reduce the student population vis-a-vis the limited number of spaces now. And
that's right.
You see there who say you see there was Sunyani to say yeah. Do you know what would have been happening? It is polytechnics to technical university.
Hold on, Doc. Hold on. Say Sadia will cause what? I didn't think that's a problem with that wall.
Sir, Akuba don't about me, or mine. And I said it to me, Esha almost the Mensa any Omo Wakao Adaroma. We have not seen any serious investments in education generally. Education. We are not seeing value for money. That is why this is happening. Because ideally, no seven also. Yeah, the free senior school.
That's right.
Most say nature is. Now, we are in Ombeko, and university, and tertiary. So, what plans were made to ensure say Ankorano Ebeko tertiary? We have put in place the right mechanisms, lecture halls, offices, or the same residence for students. And workload on the lectures no increasing. At the same time, nothing has been done to ensure effective teaching and learning can take place. Even internet connectivity. I ask them at the university level at this day and age.
Okay.
That's right. And a woman to us.
Mate one say, Mammy Sambra will be Mammy Fat a year, Dr. Rans, for example. Ninsembia Wakai, Wabarefoot interference. Young fan to screen is wrong. Now, with your radio, so men sanking kind, and Jamo, Dr. Clementa Park, Rafford Jumper, someone can say, telling teachers that if they aren't happy with their conditions of service, they should resign is the most is the most foolish talk that can only proceed from the buccal cavity of a small-minded person who couldn't fully benefit from formal education. Where you are some wakache National Labour Commission for now, one must say omo etiano matiano illegal. What we have now we lecturer. Senka what's our position we mo ke kwan be so na wususu say I was more faso said a beya near a lecture for nation no one more sabeka na enko fansu so boni bia emeya almost yapon.
No kwan e ba ko pe lecture bia no wa wo pe se akora wo kire na de no ho be kire no ana se adusua no e be touchma. So what to say teacher ni lecture omo teacher for aka say ne won ko class won ko school won kire dia na say bibi edu no agin semu enti say Professor Jampo akane sadia limit na say yebufuo de tie ne say aban adada omo ati etwa mu no omo hye ase no aban efre omo Dr. Mahmudu Baumia kura edinsa and ordinano etumu bi.
That's right.
Womo hye omo bo say woman sound cultural the na nkwara no entry omo exams. At that time the students were preparing for their finals. Me kai pa say this ankomo yi and omo hye omo bo say woman no omo betna ase na the omo dey atudwa no omo dika and they will resolve the matter and in omo anya wo hwe edi say Professor Jampo any university lecturers say na omo so omo nkyira dia enya omo pe ya ban no na adada omo edi ejira omo esi no and yes, I'm Quarano no Monto Massem, and I said Ghana for and on person or more person would be a ya. aban na won't mean na said ya o say oye say womo demands omo tintim ya asema adahwa ya ka wasema almost about over 4 years no na nka aban no share bo say obe hu dwuma no na wanye na the aban no nso ka no ento sumu na wo nipa egbofu the ekoso no enya papa the one say aban de mo won fa ma mo now Fair Wages and Salaries Commission because mo muntia we na woka na sa Fair Wages and Salaries Commission I will say they can resign no.
That's right.
Would he be able to lecture the students of this country in all of the public universities if today all the members of UTA choose to resign? It is that type of talk no should not be coming from people who are working for the state and represent the interests of the people. Okay. Why would you make such a statement that they can resign? Okay. Does he know the implications of what it means for lecturers to resign? But you need to withdraw and apologize.
Fair Wages and Salaries Commission. But National Labour Commission as well. Doc, answer me more economy per se. Ya jibre kitwebi na yentie the National Labour Commission for kaye. Ebra omone suapon achacha for no nhia mu no. Eba na wie ye. Gina ye o masi se etuatia aye esuapon achacha for no ate no eye illegal famra kwem no ne enti obukasa ne ne hwade we sisi mu amore no.
We met the NLC to discuss ongoing strike action, that is UTAC. So in the view of the panel that met us, is their considered opinion that the strike action is illegal, but we thought otherwise. So as of now, we are going to meet our constituents and see the way forward. The concerns we raised, they believe that their concerns are legal. We have a case, but they believe that we should sit with our employer and talk a little more. Is that their road in any roadmap so far? So far, what they have said is that we should meet again. So we'll meet again.
If any two institutions are litigating, there must be somebody to arbitrate. And this is the legally mandated institution. They have heard us and they have issued their directives. So it is my expectation that UTAC will also call off their strike immediately. And then live from campuses resume.
Mienu a eya lecture for no said you musi hu nhyiamu no na wotie National Labour Commissioner wogidi se bibi papa bibi betiba bani mu animu ye
kwa me yanka no kwe se sa strike we etuo betwa ejina ban so abamu penifo enye the National Labour Commission ebeka me met me aka kire say university lecturers no bibia umudui no enye National Labour Commission dey obeka na say illegal say illegal and by asem because last time omo ka say omo coastal commercial say no say na tetete ankodufu this time they are very determined to resolve this issue once and for all, and it is within their right to organize a strike. And Americano, the National Labour Commission who are being only in the obebre. Ghana for the bebre. I won't for the bebre. I'm calling the bebre. I bind on the Nimbiguase and lecture for.
Very well.
At the National Labour Commission, they have pushed the university lecturers to a corner by constantly, honestly doing the bidding of government. Because also the air question now, OPN said the air question, National Labour Commission is not being fair.
Very well.
And at some point, labor unions would defy whatever is said and do what they ought to do to get the needed results.
Okay.
But let me tell you one thing, in conclusion.
Yeah.
Sure? Wame, pre-senior high school, HRCA, Otumfo, Otikokwaso, Asante Hene, Wotu Abainfo, say program HRCA, you know, and Kwanana Bedoso. And the woman did kind of almost CSC universities, you know. Say that they are woman start Eco University. Addition, Ebecoso Tortina, Aputre, and other Nyama BM, na MBC addition point at the university level. Woman, you can go and Google or two for advise them. I remember they didn't listen. If they had listened, most of the issues are so lack of lecture halls, overburdened lecturers, insufficient classrooms, all of those issues. Students do one more first year. What when you baby on that particular
very well. Doc.
Woman is surely as a result of their incompetence.
But I say, Dr. Honorable Clement Apak, or no, a member of Parliament, Busa South constituency, or no, other Boniton to Sansam, I'm here, Bizan, and some, a dama coma, so, and some, Manka say, woman, to be imagine so, at to Diabo, what in why, Wajan Jerus, your men fan come here, Mientonka, also Boton Sansai, Wabra Yabo Danta, I would Dwabo Ase, Ugusa was your TVS rising, ATL power 97.9. Yeah, Daniel Waba Yaba, a jared ye, Swani Aso, Yako.
This advertisement has been vetted and approved by the FDA.
A good papa.
Ganabam, if your your waist, all your body, you make bazaar.
Thank you so much. Thank you. To wait from doctor no. Where
What must 20 cedi.
This is Tiabako. Ghana Bam, young to Emma FS at Tiabako, FN to be 20 cedis.
The doctor. Nemo, say Ghana Bam come. Sound two, so if you have Ghana Bam, you can resist.
Welcome to Auto Check Vehicle Diagnostic and Licensing Center.
I hear my car can be checked here without going to so many hour crash.
Sure.
Emission, check.
Alignment, check.
Brakes, check.
Visit AutoChecks at Koforodia Aquadrum Road for the roadworthiness of your vehicle, from saloon cars to heavy-duty industrial vehicles. Madam, your car is now ready for the road.
Thank you so much. AutoChecks, check.
AutoChecks, your safety, our priority.
Check, AutoChecks.
Welcome to the Royal Dazzle Event Center. With a lush and well-maintained lawn and garden, you are assured of the best serene and comfortable atmosphere to organize all your family and social events. Live the royal moments here with friends and family. The hosting capacity of 600 to 800 people makes Royal Dazzle the most versatile of places to host weddings, parties, funerals, conferences, concerts, and many more. Create your memories with us. Call us for inquiries on 055-814-8585 or 024-620-2144, or pass by and speak to any of our friendly staff. Locate us at Myjohn, close to Zoom Lion headquarters. Royal Dazzle Event Center, creating memories.
If I cry na menyisika, etia ye mefui.
Ehin fapa na menya bosia edi atre medwuma yimu.
Kai kra mabre ni yebusia ato taxi fufu. Suhum Rural Bank.
Suhum Rural Bank.
Yemamwa kwa baba Suhum Rural Bank. Ye won hyehyɛ ahodoɔ bi te sɛ dwadifo abosia, ekoko abosia, susu account, and it does all savings account. Me bada chain savings account, and then the keka ho. Press Suhum Rural Bank was 034229186. Now one so what to Miaka say.
Suhum Rural Bank, Ama ene Mayeka Una.
Suhum Rural Bank, Entime Pa Minie.
Dwabo Ase.
Suhum Rural Bank, growing our heritage.
The average human body mass should have at least 60% water for optimal performance in any physical or mental exercise. We can help you maintain it naturally. X Natural Mineral Water. Simply natural.
Welcome to AutoCheck Vehicle Diagnostic and Licensing Center.
I hear my car can be checked here without going to so many Accra.
Sure.
Emission, check.
Alignment, check.
Brakes, check.
Visit AutoChecks at Koforidua Aquadum Road for the roadworthiness of your vehicle, from saloon cars to heavy-duty industrial vehicles. Madam, your car is now ready for the road.
Thank you so much. Auto checks, check.
AutoChecks, your safety, our priority.
Say mo Ghana for mo kanu kware. Enti na de bia ye ba echi nu. Ade aye papa no mu mpe, de enye no na mu pe. Eti saa na ye benya no. On say sesi amu hwe. Eni na sesi obi afita no fa me ba ye obi antobi. Ebi say amu frɛ correct press. Correct press wo, but mu di mu akasa mu adu ye de mu pe. Eti saa na ye benya no. Atade no na sesi on. Obi afita no fa me ba obi antobi. Mu media say na journalist mu sumu kan ho bi. De aye papa no ye see mu kan mu pese mu beka. De enye no na mu sumu kan.
Senti na yama platform yi.
Nuti na se mu.
Power 97.9 FM, the game changer. Bese mi kumya na se ye mu ma. I promise money address wo. Ye mi ye ye ye. Yes I ye kai. Yes am I ye kai. Na be he na konto for me. Jama nada wo. Power 97.9 FM, the game changer. Power FM. Any brana say akuma. Ni bana fono brana. Best me kumya na say emuma. I promise somebody else. Yeah, me rawo. That is me me rawo. I'm gonna go to money. Yeah. Basta yeah. No press any panem penica. They were ni twa na come to wajin to muda.
And then Friday, Adam, Gondompona Dosso, no crassa, Sule no crassa, Babia Wobia Memoate, Sule no crassa, when any pen in favor, the Madame Bosha could do Sunin on Teda, Sule no crassa, if one to put them, Amisha Babia Wobia, Sansuna, Mago, what's a comment chia, I get Gifate Gamma Moate, and I would that Gifate Gababia Wobia, happy birthday free Honorable Margaret and Seho aka Mago was in Yamiko Swampeja Nuanshira Chifatega we a constituency communications officer MINDC Amanyo Kono our Kaikwe North constituency and talk about Kaikwe North Mago Medasi so Adrian see a so and Rayana member of parliament of Kaikwe North constituency Honorable Theresa Awuni yɛnya ne nteɛ mago na ɛka kyerɛ sɛ yɛnya ne nteɛ sɛ o maame da ne bonkum so firi yɛn nyinaa wɔ power 97.9 yɛma yɛakɔ ɔbana bamekafo gbedema herbal center wɔbunro gbedema garlic bitters a yɛde prekasa ne garlic ayɛ mekafo de ama wɔte mogya na wɔ sɛ die furu sane yie na wɔden ba ɔbɛnyansafo ne ɛsoma no gbedema herbal center yɛasoma ɔma ɔmɔ se Ghana fo gbedema garlic bitters a yɛde prekasa ne garlic ayɛ no ɛno na bɛboa ahoɔden bɛyɛ bambɔ ɛwɔ wedie nim na tie si agyina tia yɛde dɔm bi a bɛtie si wedie nim kodes powder yɛde wode wɔka ho a ɛno ɛtu ntehyeɛ wɔ ase ɛna afei so gbedema ladies capsules ɔba ɛbɛsiesie wahemfie hɔ big man capsules big man kaduro no big man capsule bɛma sisie ni mu ayɛ den na bɛma watumi ayɛ wo mɛnsɛm ne yie ɛtufo mfrɛ 0272 422242 ɛna 0248 288788 Ghana this year wo nsɛm yɛagye madwenkyerɛ no baabi ayɛ sakatu bɛdɛma nnurɛ wokɔ Nana Boakye Herbal Tinatet Kingswalk Hallows Herbal wobɛnya bi atɔ Ashaiman the Ekus Pharmacy Widema Pharmacy ɛna Larry and Larry Pharmacy Kaswa ne Kanesi a tribe of Judah and the chemical shops are who do a Ghana nyina wobɛwura ma nsa bɛka bi atɔ Spanish garlic mixture hypertension aduro no onase atata diabetes ayaw wonya Spanish garlic mixture and the capsules and afei so Spanish ginkgo capsules so ɛboa ma adwene ne mu da wɔ kama ɛkasa kakra bi a na wura fu yɛde document bɛto anim a na wohwɛ ma wo sɛ ye wokan wia bo sɛ wura fi mesra wo mo a mo kapa no yɛ 10 minutes no wonya Spanish ginkgo capsules sɛ kapa no adwene mu kapa no ɛyɛ 10 minutes a wonya Spanish ginkgo capsules oh yes power FM at 026611 4111 026611 4111 Bravo, baby, I will be a child. Now, my disguise across the border, Copemobon. Hey, the course of Ghana, Mosas and Tohon, Mosas and Chahusini. Ghana Samno and one need yes you Ghana. Mrs. the travel, I should be Damoso, and it be this uncommon. Can Fiati Babafia? I should be a Damoso and say, Mobapamia Ghana Samno. Masabre Yanko Manaso, Yenin Komo Kakra, Yenin Komo. Member Facebook so na fe my drink journal Modiaba, Abba pay a sono, Yaba King Eddie Chona. Chimami Chibi Koso, Bako say. Wo nanwa na yede ye kra eto ho na ye party na si wono na wai nanwa yede nya ye pe eto nchen party no enkanko entie no na wo wai wo ba ye wa wo so tuti chinchimuti wodwen se no na yede di bampanyi ayampia to pa nie Dr. Baumia ena Alan Kwadwo Trematen nia ekoso no no o ma chita aforo we to mani we na we ato mani we fire we na we fire we yade a yenhwe ani mu se bekoso akopem se MPP for be chance akoyi Frankatunia na yenko ahoma no so na yeni nkomo tentem owura Jonathan Asante a political analyst owura Jonathan Asante ye mo ache mo akwa ba the fam me that's a pass what opinion say when you bekasa e wadwaba so TV XYZ and I so power 97.9 apri ya asase a e koswe na ga me dwen say e bra ye beba abensa pampana ye say campaign ase na be sase ya unity ba say we dey unity ntem e wawa
yo me na kwa ma minchia power FM TF na ne TV XYZ ahwefo nso anapay ubusam say mu ande mu won kra na ye metimi aka e dey twatwo no say afa krambo na agro no start here so obehwe mu a last year mu hono say last early part abra na ye kwakosie Sir John no yes Sir John there was this jockeying for power. pinte mam say free oba bi asem bi okokae quite say trying to outdo Alan Chamantin from a Dr. Baumia, perspective. I know a Jubilee House some Cassia pa and a free honor na quite to say a muaju. Until sir Omunko a delegate conference, so I will come as well shadow boss I didn't matter.
That's right.
A certain 9 crowd. And on corner. I'm saying no party about modern at the Omuna AC from party in Pinko, the Omuna AC from bat. So we see a course undercurrent in Oswa and also our hope. Anna Nancy had the Anonswa, Era Alan at the Asamako comes as a Empire FM of that sort.
Yeah.
He's made sacrifices for others.
That's right.
To go through.
It's in Ibrahim.
So yeah, share the MPP tradition there. Then it is about time say others also made sacrifices for him to also go through. I'm saying known as some kind of Fufian Tuata. Akwakoye went to am say Gideon Dr. Gideon Boako said I don't know how come Alan Chamantin. I'm saying in Penfobisu a Casa no. I was so apologize. Others too are saying say Dr. Baumia as some kind of so one didn't be and so one need to go and about distance Gideon, but nothing of that sort has happened. So it is a tacit admission on the part of Dr. Baumia. Right. We are yet to see Sebia. But
one man yosemu eba se wo penzen one man yosemu no. I mean, in this case, almost find yourself in a position now. Omugusua almost so minor. In the case of Alan Chamantin, where you trade and industry minister, while Shansema would were also within the trade and industry space, about 1 industry, 1 factory, Ghana for one semi bisa, nano a year a benchmark value and also in some pinam, about your sika 7 to Yanoswa, Ghana for bebre one sem bisa. But Sabreya, and in this case, referring to the head of the economic management team, Dr. Mamadou Baumia, Brawo position was she Bobebre, F.I. Yesika Semho. Wabra sa normal way in a coso, na way so a unitino. Kwambe so no betima draw a line between near almost sheba, omo career, omo political career. Any asudi a domo so near Juma was so mo ye, Sabre mo my Ghana, and numpo, a man for be betima hassle, and Yabuamo.
It's going to be very difficult. It's going to be very, very, very difficult. As I'm saying, at the moment, their political career in terms of the next level.
That's right.
It's much more crucial or important to them than the governance of the nation. And everything shows, even the entire government itself, they are more concerned about winning the next election than to govern the country.
Mr. Asante, they're normal.
And you're normal. The point is that it is a little too early. It should tell you that the president is not in charge. He's not in control of affairs. He's not on top of his brief. He's not been able to crack the whip because you had just begun the second year of your second term. You're in charge second year. That will have been half of it. So, but this, as I told you, is going to get worse. And it's going to be very difficult for the president to handle the issue. As I said, the issue is very sensitive. You touch Baumia and you have touched the core of the party. You touch Alan, then you've touched the core of the party. You touch Baumia, which is very difficult for the president to do because, or you nipa, or no, Obianim said, while expressing the interest, he will be the very person to lead the party going forward. I mean, every indications point to that fact.
But I was some man paying. But hold on, Mr. Asante. But I was some man paying and other than Kwekufuado. What they near Elkos Yimuana. I mean, Robert was will play. Sarah John Ajakum Kufo going into 2008 Brana MPP Epe Omo Franka Tunina. She John Ajakum Kufo said Yanana Yobia. Esitia one semana bobo benimo. Never to Nanado Danko Kufuado Diano. Say it was in Yanama.
I mean, America said the president is not in charge. Who said at that time, now you're Ali Muhammad, the vice president. But the president then had expressed power, Alan Chematimo, and until Utimo said Alan was ahead. But then, in terms of the grassroots of the party, now you're Akufo-Addo Ewenimu. And I think Mr. Akufo handles the issue much more tacitly than what the president is doing now. Anti-Americans are very difficult. It's very dicey and a very sensitive issue. You see, there are others who think that Dr. Bawumia, Mampa America, and I said, Ponko America, now, Osha MPP, Kuobia is a conservative party. Conservativeness. Yansha Abra, you are a Dubois and Professor Dubois or Franca Tufono. Now you are for a battery. No money, I was on to the time and so yet. That's right. And a bedu, you are Kufos. A bedu no so. Now you are Kufado super so a day or any prey. No more catch them say, and Bruno see it. And into the same thing, Anna, you are Akufo-Addo AUC against Alan. Anna, a MPP at Twaba at the man, you are Akufo-Addo. Power defense. And until a banner saying, Anna, who on penny wouldn't you said the same thing, say no so. And to the end, and what I know, the very thing that you preach against President Kufuor is the same thing you are doing against Alan. Okay, now what about a year? Adani Asemi and I say Amani Asemi are walking. Sir Buzia Domo Asemi Yana man for taking to the sense that Omo Baumia Campo say I feel a Domo bre asono. And no bet me enya Ezuzan Zwabi our pre-mu. Oh, certainly. That's as I told you, MPP a conservative party. It will surprise you, irrespective of the state machinery and unless Alan is not ready. But it will be very difficult for Dr. Bawumia to outstage, Alan Tremontian. I'm telling you, it doesn't matter whether he's a vice president or not. But the difficulty is that if the MPP wants to shift from that conservativeness, then probably they will start with Dr. Bawumia as their flag bearer, and then damn the consequences. Consequences, no. Oh, damn the consequences. And I say, first of all, they will have to be considering so many factors. I would say that Bawumia and I'm sorry them. And that thing in itself is angering the Muslims. That's right. Muslim fraternity. I would say I said some sycophancy be a It is different when occasionally it be because of something or but when you become so regular with it, as if you say you are virtually converting from Islam to Christianity, people will read in between the lines and see say, we are not being honest. Very well. But you have a friend saying, people patronizing, something of that sort. Then Dr. Bawumia also realized, you are talking about over 70% of the population being Christian, so to speak. Then a little or over 17%, NIA Muslims, and then the other religions. Okay, very well. Mr. Asante, you said here, ABC Akobame Dase for analysis here with Yaba. Right, Jonathan Asante, a political analyst. One out there, Wabra, ye day, ye Kanyano, eto MPP Amanyo Kuno Swo, na apri one a bear Francatunie, the Ecoswono,
yɛde to so na yɛda ɛho nsɛm ɛde yɛda ne ɛho aba bio mo a mohwɛ TV SY sɛ mohwɛ adeɛ wei wotie Power 97.9 a ti asɛm ketewa wei ɛwo hia.
Advertisement has been vetted and approved by the FDA.
Hey, good papa. Ganabam, if your apostle, your waist, all your body, you make bazaar. Thank you so much. Thank you. But I'm going to Ganabam. The same thing, look at one answer. What was that? What are you Ganabam! To wait from doctor no. Where are they? What must I do? 20 cedis. This is tobacco. Ganabam! Young to Emma to her. I first at tobacco. I find you be 20 cedis. Hey! Nemo, 70 Ganabam come. Sound two. So also, if you have Ganabam, you can resist. Charlie can't see. Today with the watch like you see that your mess are feel you. Oh, uncle, why are you crying? It's a tear of joy. I'm my kind and too. I'm because stepping grab the pen and feel it. Need the second time I measure my show make them feel. Oh, 80 plus. How? What pictures no? 5 times better clear than the others. You can record your favorite shows, rewind, pause, and control your viewing experience anyhow you want it. Wow! World-class TV viewing at Bagana. Wow, watching HD Plus is like you did a Philly. You can get HD Plus decoder from any multi-TV dealer or all electronic shop nationwide, and the price is affordable.
Nancy Ghana obi o use mobile phone to me e dey call bia no aban say yanko register na obi hu say asimesi ana so benten ne mobile phone enie na Ghana card na ye dey register say na be ya bibia ebetumi akon kan te say ne aban no ehwehwe no eno na Ghana fo bebre na akire mu say ya wo mokọ te say MTN na say Vodafone fo aso ye say wo mokọ akwa register wo no salary dodo enam so ema say Ghana fo bebre na akire mu say sene enema si kono akwakwa ete se wonom ema ye kwan ma yetumi ye call eye mobile network operators no say MTN na Vodafone na Tigo ana Airtel Tigo no wonom mu Ghana for eti akwakwa ya asem bebre da ho aloya fo bebre na kiremu ese saade no enkoye eti ebisa Ghana for say so sene Ghana for bi ekiremu say edru February anka mema obi anya call eno no say MTN for anya sika na Vodafone for so anya sika wonom betena se no mane aban akọ Benkrumu na bia wonom aba betie Ghana for esufra wonom esu e de afrese yenka bi mo no ye ne Ghana for bebiri edi nkomo e wo kawadwen dwumadi so e wo Power FM and TV XYZ SIM card registration na ekoso no why you there
kwache menye
adentia
because time in you because you break too much omaimu ayewo yi time wan ko edwuma sebi wunya wo daily bread na de ekoso yi de ebe ya sebi no anytime sa ntina aban no mwa kakra
adanti o try say o kwakoye na bibi koso a wani anje hwana
sa pepepe
o ko ye de na hu ye
ko na lie si wonu bebre sometimes line wa na line na is too much because time na ube soran machi na ube bedwuma ube pon 5:30 wa ukọ na line wo ho a sebi untumi nye this o ye den o sa akọ nti makọ twice kra na chance anye
nti unya ya nka omunya ya na
oh there be ayadepa mitumi ni die omunye but emo no senanka those time na omusuma companies no network companies no musuma nkrofo kokrum eko register no I think say omunye ne sa enu bo mbebo ayen dan say e ba ko wasting your time nyina ye kwa esi network na e ha junior man na san echa be fie ne na enye because be fuka akọ no asa fuka asa ba no ye scan e bi ni krum
ye se Ghana card na ye mfanye Ghana card no ye de ensa na sisi afidie so na wo no mo eje ye wo mo si ni nyina wo NI ho ufiri sen MTN for ko na yo na nka omoji sa data na anka ope.
Me pepa because asem a okay dey me na mani ji papa me nka asem dada because the omu ye omu bu yen kwase ya because already no ya fingerprint bibia deda but sisi ano me ntia sisi ya say akoni say because man ye dwun wa ntia se the omu politicians di yen ye ntia se
sisi a lawyers for bi ni Ghana for bi aba asem omo kan say SIM card registration no ebe ya aban jai because ne ekoso no wono emu yen eti 8 February omunya ya ukra mobile phone asada no menye call se wanye call la MTN phone yes ka Vodafone phone yes ka omo bekọ aban ho akwa ama wo ne aban asesem odwen ho sen
oh onu the perfect idea me
call no sada no
sa pepe me jitum sa because me na me kita me sika na makoto me your friend is SIM card me dia share me phone etire no say omo de nsem bebre na e ba dia say sa de yen na be support say demonstration po yen youth no yen sorry pa because the cost we dey adwuma yen ti ase
wakoye o SIM card registration
kacha na makoye
o de na say na
oh me do one day pe
o de one day
yeah okay like me on my phone so registration
we hear our phone so no we are just MTN for na Vodafone for office no mo take o fingerprint why here no
o ba cho me nye no ye
no kwa say wonim say queue wo ho
no queue wo no dey because sometimes me nam e bia o mo office na anima na me hu say queue wo no na me nim say bia ye SIM registration no final one na me nim say bia ye no
na o free say ebeboa wadwuma wo ye say obakwa kwatena ho atwen
ene dey mo am kire say anytime bia no say o ka say o kwa kodi a kire dey be waste time yeah
eti sesi ebi mo Ghana hampanyimfo bebre say na ekoso na enye eti on pese ye protest say protest ne say 8 February anka memo obi anye call say MTN fo enye sika na Vodafone fo enye sika sa da na aban so enye sika nti eba ne sa na wo betena se na o ma sesem oni o ma ya adwen
da bi me no o mo nya adwen sa
adentia
o ka say mo obi enye call me no o mo nya adwen
wa register
atwa ma register
o call ye no na etisen e wo officer o call register ye no
ko la wonum bebre enti la move krankra na usu na so ko krankra se na bedu usu aso be wash unsa no dey no small special one now aso be ko inside
nti e dey na she unkran ye ma wo call ye e ko register wo dey no
se Ghana card no mo se yan no na we 31st March no wa ya mo twemu no nti na ye ko ye no nti awudum ka grade ko ye no
na ko ye no o bre ansa na wutumi aye
me bre because online nti na me bre no
nti ka unya ya anka ye jaya na
oh okay baby ya so mo koye so mo koye ebe bo mo se me kura me Ghana card yi la e me ko o mo office on me ko gi police form tete Ghana ana mo ko ana sajim tete Ghana on mo sister Ghana aso mo ya mam enya no so la enya easy e wo hyashi
se ka se sa de na ha adwen delay amanfo nti no ye pese ye protest na bi adakoro bi yemfa nto memo bi anye ko se ne be aban ebe sesa na adwen a obe
ese se mo bi anye ko a ebe adwen ese data me ka se be adwen se o se bi won ma ne phone we eduma ye ti na we ko so no bon e bi ano so obe so kan ka obenya bi adi nti won friend eduma na wa anye ko la be no eduma me ko so se eduma no nti ko so
me I'm not a Ghanaian.
You are from
Liberia.
Okay, good. So you need a permit to be able to use a mobile phone and be able to enjoy mobile money and other stuff.
Yes.
That are on our networks.
Yes.
Do you have one?
No, my passport got missing. So for now, like I'm doing a new passport. So I can do the registration or getting a Ghana card without a passport. So now they're saying like from now to February.
March 31.
Yeah, okay, March. So that's something we've been making fun of. Like from now to March, like if anybody don't hear from me, from March going, that means I don't have a Ghana card.
They want the process halted. And then Ghanaians should on the 8th of February stop making calls so that the telcos, that's the mobile telecommunication networks, will feel the heat because they won't get money. Do you agree?
No, it's not nice.
It's not nice?
No.
Why?
this whole process, like they should have given it like a year or so. Imagine like a foreigner, you getting a resident permit, that's like 1,000 something plus. If you are a student, maybe the price is different. Sometimes 500, 800, but the permit is expensive. And then like things happen, and so. But Ghana is the first like West African country that I've been to that they are requesting for such a thing. Like it feels some way.
There are some renowned lawyers, popular lawyers, journalists in town, and they are pursuing that agenda.
Okay, that won't. It don't sound so bad, but I'm sure like not many people were about to it.
Many about we are some work and say free Liberia na Ghana sine mraniti no ba just say your permits na no na kire say your ma concept na oman mu say we to kotenani nti e ba ne sa na ukure no a obetumi akwa akwaje Ghana card a e be kire say won so won free ha na emom ukure bi no na betumi ama omo kwan ama omo so akwa registration ni bi nti omo kire say process no wo mo nya intentem enya sa like omo man mre kakra na nka obi antumi nya bi no omo say kura emwa wo mo wa register osem
my own phone so.
Unim say we are just call then network na use.
MTN.
Just call my office na ya fa o fingerprint. Da be na be kwakọ ye.
E bi ochina.
Ochina. Queue no, yes ya wa pa o.
Ene metwen.
Obetwen. Na eti wo hwa a queue no wasa na just wugya wadwuma wo ho ne ade no ha adwen.
Ha adwen.
Eti lawyer Samson Ladi ne Manase Azuri mu e de krata ababo nti se nka Ghana fo be ya yemfa da bi nto na yenka se na ekoso na enye na mema ye enye call se na be ya MTN fo ne Vodafone mu nya sika e ba ne san so a aban so nya sika aban betumi ne o ma akwa kwatena se ade aye Ghana fo ne nje ho nti yensa nwen ho biom oni o ma ya adwen
oh meni o mo nya adwen metumi afa kwan foforo so aso sa problem na no because me ye adwuma eno ana me customers from me so nti se eba ne se omo ka se yenja call be 1 month and ase bibi sa dia be ha adwen se sanya queue dosi se omo ncheche na ebi no nko baby a se ya ye adwuma ebi mbeba hanum ne aye na oma ya amaye na offense oma ye bibi afa ho na ye so yenyina ye hwan kakra
wa kire na adwen wo so adwen kire ne sen koso na woni ye emmon komo ewo Facebook Power 979 FM ena TVXYZ Ghana eno so Facebook jumade yi koso nyina no ne ye ken wo so betumi de wadwen kire aba ho na ya kenkan enso e de amawo what Ghana for bebre adwen kire de wo mo ka e de afa sim card registration eni nchi no ahwe aba say either say aban be jai na okwakoji data ewo NIA for ho se na be ya obi asum bedwo no na yenkogina wiemu ana se sene obi apeno no wonye na na Ghana for akire o madwen mesa ba wonche biom na maba beje wadwen kire PSC Okra Power FM TVXYZ.
Okay, Dwabo Ase ni Power 97.9 na Facebook TVXYZ. Mama share Power 979 Facebook Live. My messages ni bi aba George Dankwase Ekufuado Wadane minim the opache and Charles do una or say they should come around and do it. Who should come around? And they are no mombe and I feel so Musa Batwa was Ghana deserves better. Near course were may mudie and yen sikasem abafem ama for who chiromo bright or any Japan was a commander more fire. It's white was it my son is in the same situation hunting for accommodation in Legon. Why oh my Ghana and Tim Tommy that's what the about say Ekufuado is not a lawyer. People should stop promoting him as a lawyer. Are they when they go law school? Lydia comes in very sad. Their children don't even school in our country. They don't even go to these schools. It is our for the class now. They cannot relate. And I was say Kwame Memwache Akwaba Bioba Radio Power 97.9. Ivy Hawa Amwadia on your go home raho and why kase Abubakar Sani ozo di achi e wo Facebook live power 979 mutai hwesini wo Ghana oh yeah Ghana sini de e free Kumase nia omo wo eye Gollywood eye se grade ese ye free bi Black Star for ye ne ho nkro no ba ni nyina ye hwe ba mutai de toto amanonefo de ya asa amanonefo no omu sini yomu no omu tibi kan nsem bi di nsemfo bi edi wura mansa nyina trim ama mansa nyina agitum se sei na kuro bi esu eni omo ban esitie to the sense obi kura tibi ka sa America ni baako ebetiba fatuo se bia ye hinta omo ba bi wo Ghana ha se ya America ni baako betiba fatuo edi abaye yi bo be display no de abaji obi ewo eye oman Ghana eyense mama for taika. It is a man na ye tie down a di ewo ye sini yomu ye sini twamu ene nsema ye twere e fa ye sini twamu ene wo kuku dam bi ewo fiase mahwe no mahwe ne nsa no dwumada e bebusa se Ghana tebia no say ne sitie but answer na mebo ni di no yenya ade we sisi prostate joy oh yeah ye ti omo so ani asore wodi via aduasa num ene akire odunzo twa mu nsem emu haw ene kwan obetima fa so abo eye ezunzu aso ebetima ba eho ban ene se ubenya prostate joy anom prostate joy eye edutatahwe ebeboa titi wa wota adwunzo ntentem ene wutimi dwunzo be 100 times ansa na ade ache obi kura de odwunzo na apai emu apai wasintafo na me baba oboa nye ntafo memo bia na da odwunzo twa mu haw na asase eba okoko odwunzo na odwunzo wade no emu ya oya odwunzo na se epese ba ebi ozo epese ba utimi dwunzo na ebia kem na egu dross wo mesena wunya prostate joy a ebete de te se opese wusi dwunzo twa mu haw ezunzo azo eho kwan a nom capsule baako a day and afenso se bia dwunzo twa mu haw no wo mu dadade a prostate joy akuku danfo animdefo eseme nkan cho se and the capsule no benom baako 2 times a day it will be anopa no fa bi enwumre we fa baako anopa no fa baako enwumre okwa next chemist obenya bi ato okwa lena obenya bi ato okwa top papa obenya bi ato sansuna okwa unicorn obenya bi ato baseline repash herbal any leading pharmaceutical shops or get nyina okwa obenya prostate joy enroi bi ato obetimi so from 0244 727028 and 0244 754380 prostate joy no HB Vemo plus for ebekasa ewo aye power 97.9 and afeso ye won komo hwehwe mi so a ye de bebremo ewo TV XYZ men ko bia basabre owura kemfiati wo boa etwe enwini sini onu ankasa ye sini twani wo ba fiase ya ye ba be di o my Ghana enkomo ade ba ko bia munim ene se obobo rough yeah na kanena mta hunu so obobo o hwe na nim so ya o se enye toni bafo na se no no enye ono na se toni bafo in fact toni bafo no ene se no ken fiati agwaba
hadi say
nyamina dom extra chamina water manuma say me minimum emu abeda wa de enye bibia akoso kama
say me ba o say manum bi honhom me say bo bi eguso honhom na adepa de say hu a untwa
what do you say
say o san ho
oh yes adepa na ye de ye ton ho meboa
ti wo hwe na ye kasa na say mi ntene a wo kana na hwe say
wo bete ora kan fiati
bra
ye fa chance na ye hwe o my Ghana ye sini twa mu nsem because in the days of Kwanzaa bra mo ye crossfire ne home crown ba African heritage ne home crown ba sabere no na obi ka Ghana sini ho asema Ghana ni kra wote de ye ka fa ho na aye wa ho bena de ka me say ye jeja ye ho ama Nigeria fo abeje afa even though Zakraya ba wo DSTV hihye mu am yenya channel bi ne home crown ba ye yi Ghana no ma de and so still amafo ni gidie ewo ensema ye nwene eka ewo esi ni twemo ede na ekoso
em say asema obi say na hu hia pa say podcast am say charity begins at home.
That's right.
And say all the ba sini ejuma mu a me ntimi nkan say na I can confidently sini
sini twemo
minyi a metimi aka all the ba say nwumadie no mu a the charity in filmmaking is from how you overcraft it or story, you know. So there are a lot of things that have gone wrong, but sometimes you say achia and so muye.
And you can't
say you call a brim no say muko jina park so na muko bobola. You say naya achia kakrana or no your friend is on bobo. I didn't hear so mo no muye good, but and yes achia but in buye. We say sometimes you have to go through stages in order to arrive at the preferred destination. A lot of things have gone right. A lot of things have gone wrong.
Yeah, but eba on my Ghana yensem yabakwasem ye suni eba ye culture. Said ye si tuyanyum, said ye si didie ye ntadi shemu, said ya manyo sem sitia. Can we be sorry? Many me
show him.
Ye tiba die sad ye nedi. And we sini
to some extent.
How? To
some extent.
We have been Princess Tyra. I know. And then I can't forget.
I know. Yes,
Princess Tyra.
Yes,
yeah, go for bina. Ya said that I need your baby. No more cabro phobia in Ghana, bro.
Some time ago, no make I say Ghana seen a future. Kumasi. And I had issues. Yanko for EBI from stars. Excuse my language, but that is the truth. Eka say I didn't na make sa tafrache wako school wako Legon wako suya filmmaking we suya acting ne ehon keka I didn't na say the future of Ghana film is in Kumasi. I said so because I realized that Kumasi for we're telling our stories. What is a story? It's either Adia Ase or rehash it for entertainment purposes. It would inform and it would educate. And I say a imaginary story. Adia wa watna say about him. I say oye ni say na dan ni say ebeboa. And that is what Kumasi was doing.
But realistic.
No, the realism it's not every film that is real. It should have an effect on you. It should push you in a certain direction. And that is what makes it real for you. You see, film is a world you're creating. And say usually I can say usru bi we are simple so usru bi otwesene because the suban to say nyankopon otimit na se boni trim na wa ma wa dane oba na wa ka ho nsem in a certain way so that is what it is, but usually it should be based on something and no na ya message because also fiction abrofo no yeah. It's fiction, but when you are watching, you get gripped to it.
To the extent that because when BBC bet me
oh, what to me?
A go for me to react be on bet me. I buy him.
And yes, a bit me. Yeah, GD says me pacho America for Dan me call mo bounce me visa mum. Minim say same way I make here. America for war ben on my winning in real life. But Ushesine, and in your introduction, you were talking about it. Almost every war they go, they win in the films. And see, I don't know more used to become the superpower they think they are.
They think they are. But somebody would have manful.
Oh, ne dampare you ma be pass mama ni papa. Ma me dampare pa cho ma no fuma. Man said that you didn't come. Because bra we bit me there samaba. Yeah. One man, it's me ko Vietnam. Echo finish omo. Now we're free. American citizens are actually, but in real life, so that is you can use film to create a certain understanding of what you stand for. Those years, so to choir or the actors or the performers are indigenes of Ghana. Why? Because of person or Danny Ghana, senior yet yesu nearby edi echere omo. But it got to a time there was a big gap, and it was Kumasi that filled the gap. Utu kwa kusrimwa ubonso muso bo mo modern pa. So say srim for etimi depict omo native stories. Asante for ayebi. Omo twaso no mo ye no to an advanced level. First nanka Kumasi movies no me. The problem I had was not with the storyline. The problem was technically what they do with it, but they have improved. Nigeria now, my example, for instance. Nigeria, no more baby a friend Asaba. Asaba to say Kumasi. Omucha, sine no so mucha. Excuse my language, if you go cry who abako sema womb. Who a futu sema womb. But because they kept on doing it, over time, they were able to maintain standards and they have been able to carve a name for themselves. That is what was missing. Aside that, as you say, so we don't want to pay people for their services. We want cheap labor. Maybe artists is here. Obi nyawa nka for free. You understand? That's what it is. So in the film industry, that became the story of the day. I remember a very popular producer in Ghana, or to say Ken Wolegon, or film as next course of study. And now Obi de me script biachre no invite me. So we had a discussion. Okachem said this is a very good storyline, but it is good for the Western market.
Hey, no.
Yes. Otia Sisisia. And it was a Ghanaian story. Just that I had crafted it in a certain way. The only difference between mine and his was that so I had built the story in such a way that the suspense in it alone grips you to watch the thing. I said, Debbie, I know the opinion now. They also wanted storylines that are cheap to produce. Cheap in a certain context. So what you mocha? You Henry say, oh, for 3 days, 4 days, which way we now? I can't mind. I can't feel piano. I know they are missing be cranan come person me chill ma few piano because I know your talent. But it also became a problem and it festered. Until say me hwana say me the 10 cities beat me a movie. Now say will be a use 100. We are going onto the same market with the same number of people looking for our movies. So ubon say na or investing into it no. Na or teso. Yeah. And 90 etwetwa. It's another thing. Say your friend. Now Osha script Mwaka said be a number of days I move to what is required. And me, there's no script I pick up that I don't research on the character and research into the background of the story. And a lot of people do that. Ajit Yana and Prince David, Dinati, that's why they are like what they are. But say only when you na sika sema na dani asem. Enti unya ka say o de say na obejino. O say o de mefro na okan no. The next thing I be una sini no out. Wa unua akwakoje sa sini no. Bi wo okra ni etua no is not even a tenth of na now SSL wojeno. So how do we set the standards for ourselves? So the it's hydra-headed. O say
hydra-headed just abo ani ti doso. By edie na mo be hia mo beka etire bebre ni nyina bom. Na matimanya no baako ahoden baako abo apuna kesiem se be bebie na emuaye na mohwehwe no msaka.
I think say one of the good things that happened to Ghana film was the film law at 935 or moye. It's not the best of laws. I don't quite the drafters mutiemia. It's not the best of laws because it has a lot of sinto but we might have to find time and go into it. Like when you look at it, for instance, when it comes to issues of marketing and distribution, the law did not deal with it in total. When it comes to, say, classification, for instance, but we found another way around it. Say, in your legislative instruments, I bet cure some of the gray areas in the law. Then we test the law. Into your testing law, we will now know which areas of the law needs to be touched and amended. But I'm saying, it's one of the good things that have happened to our industry in the sense that it would provide that singleness of purpose for us. So I'm saying, some of us picketed. George Busumpem, Cosby, Big Pemo, and as advocacy group here from Mekaidin and Namakacho. And so, we even had to picket at the ministry, asking that you need to set up the National Film Authority. Why? Because we believe that would have helped us. So that NFA is in force. Ejuma Akoso, it's too early in the year to spit certain types of saliva, but we're hoping, say, this year we'll see a change in the approach to things. Change of name, renaming, and those things. Black Star, with the Black Star. I'm just like a born amina moko boss. Me say Black Star no name me they say me carry na NDA no. Commit me, especially, but that Black Star thing was for some of us very unnecessary. And that idea for Ghana the franchise so worry. Wow. O yere nyem no to banidin.
Bachai.
Oh yeah, onyem no. And I yeah, outdoor.
No, onyem no na ye green din no.
Aha, but o di din to no so. Oh yeah, ceremony.
David, oh na say ye
say nyinsen no. E din we na ese say ye fra akola. Ye ntu ni din ansa na waba.
Oh say one answer.
So in Hollywood, for instance, Hollywood is not American film. It's not a name for all American films. So even as of now, there were American films, and we so call them American films. Oko India, there were Indian films. When we were growing, we were watching 12:30 and all that. Yeah. But they have a nickname. They have a nickname for their industry, but that is not the totality of their industry. Even Nigeria, Nollywood was not a name that was chosen by the filmmakers in Nigeria. It was a name that came up because of the number of films they were churning out, the quality they were coming up with, and the prospects the industry had. Okay. So for us, we think, say, let us put the policies that are required in place.
Okay.
Can we have a set of regulations that before a movie is produced, the script has to go through a certain process?
With him set of regulations, you're about to see now. You're a normal meaning. One. Power 97.9 Prince Abetinase of Vema Plus. It do fear that say a man there will be as a Vema Plus because if fear that no a good year munsem edda hona kwan na bie na Black Stars ekwakodi ago promotional Vema Plus dra e was ye te wonsem anopay and afeso wo TVS wise ye ba be die nkomo bi kemfiatin ko ba bia o otifia ya ye ne be wie nkomo na ansa no wakọ Power FM ye ko Vema Plus wo na TVS wise ye be di nkomo business ye da ne ho aba me ko ba bia.
The average human body mass should have at least 60% water for optimal performance in any physical or mental exercise. We can help you maintain it naturally. X Natural Mineral Water. Simply natural.
Hey, other guys is here Makoji Award. Nyame no Makoji Award no share law care for Aja Award kama Semba Africa Business Excellence Awards 2021. In fact, Dwabo Ase obabe dwudwam no aka emunsem ache na nientia enoya ye de egu eye table yisu yi nientia hia se wo so wutu ho anamo na wonya bi egu widie nim sisi Dwabo ma ache that say award die mu duro bomun sem kire
medical chia na tiefo omafeme the virgin doctor me be fi ha che
the virgin doctor
100 Ghana
the virgin doctor
200 cedis
the virgin doctor more fire
so ahun eno na miensa na Dr. Lawson me be edwa so last year ye bo hu dewura na ya na me kan sem bi ho no a ya na obi ho no a Dr. Lawson de okasa o omafra me nkura na de omaka no no o boss okasa o me simi tu futuro mu Ghana fo ani da ye meka bia ye real obi a me matena kwayem matena kurase saa so many years minim dia 23 timi ye minim du sekro minim dia timi ye akomo were minim dia timi ye kokro do so kankanduro kumunini otie no oya kaka pempen ene kama kote yes minim sani ya wo mu nyina ekwan efa so a ye de ye nuru a ebuo ne pedua ye healing materials properties a wo kama kwotene dunsikro ne akomo awirem so combine sa eno ya mabobodin na sa wo so de ye aduro agi nipa nkwa asa nipa yare a tatahwe Dr. Lawson sa ahwefo na tiefo be kaya me betra dwom ha ache Ghana for bo say delay man capsules eno ko ani adura wa Ghana ha ba ma bia efi 18 years akopru nkokro wan fie so de wonum delay man capsules wa wusisim be ya dene ukoto dwom be ya dene opechi be ya dene ubetime agina so ache wonu ho kan hia oba ne benya ni peak aduro no wonu ebe wurawura oba no ati ase am oba no wanya ahosepe woba no benya atenka papa woba no wontimi nya woda because delay man anu nso eyede ododua bi wom ododua ebi wom ododua etibema bi oba no delay man capsules a wone ne ho kan beda no oba no ntimi nya woda mekan me Ghana for bo empense muni suahunu a empenfo ye no o ma yete ase se losing delay man capsules losing delay man capsules aye Simba Africa Business Excellence Awards 2021 e come delay man capsules
nice one my idea
piao e come delay man capsules and after Ghana for who say me Dr. Lawson no crowd America
that's right
aye best male vitality products.
That's 21. Male vitality product.
How's that? Yeah. It's our ramming. And I would tell me, me passauti as say, the virgin doctor na Ghana for a man. It's me boy a man, Miss Bodley Cassia. I family the virgin doctor no Ghana for or money daho, a man. It's me per man as a pow, a man so ya damning. Miss me Philly Omo. You're Ghana for my woman law can have my miss and woman who fire tele. And why you do? Na me ya open for gas here. What the ada rebe hono. And I'll pia bontin. Ada uni sikano. I'll re hono. Uko fia 42 or you for so. That day no when the bed you be feeling sa. Yeah, local miss I do a Ghana for men who say. One ma emanu for ya kese. Emu ye du. Et said me Dr. Lawson de me penny bi. Na ma oni pedi akwa and be afon so aye kese. Sa oto na afon a oto ne be ye kese emu be du kama. Na infections bia wo woni peduam. Enam sa ya de bia ha obia o yo ba law can me sankwa na edo betimi aboa. Eno so na word no ene ne kita wo.
That's right.
Eto yo ba wo de na kwa gonorrhea syphilis. Quite what they poor Canada. Ana Bama Johnson ma woju so wia na nso fita bi ba na emoje ba kwabrane timi kana pantensi so na wa chim Johnson
ansana wa
Johnson ye the pipe ba to ba mem etikaka utrim ba na bia wanya infection bi pen ana bi wo so se am guso ameka sen say gonorrhea ni bi dem mo friend say baba so kran ma kateba no se bi wo so obama na fon and sabia begu ho edurum na bia na emu keka emu hyehyew wado na kita me no wonya award it master your phone at here for pick Dr. Lawson my number the virgin doctor
that's right
my number is 0242 133 577 0242 133 577 just to be a bia o kan Nimpatam baby abeko bia de ko drag lane or kashi o pedodo atu a ebon ewo fom afi Dr. Lawson me kwa ne obi a me ntoma aduro mo krom ha
ontu wa bra man force a wo kira ba
sikadi wono taku sempo me fan
kan wo fa bibia nka ho
wo wan kan a me se ko kashi ebon wo fom ma mo tema voter no adan mo ne voter register oro mom na tema Ekus pharmacy eboa no form wo sonya ebi wo ho takrade ebi wo ho wo north tamale yandi so manya akoso mba ebi abekọ bia minu mato apete eboa no form na mo hye no so say Baby, I be share me be after me the virgin doctor nenya 100 Ghana cedis.
Virgin doctor.
Hundreds and no sika bebrebe.
Virgin doctor.
What you say?
No fire.
The try to cry I lost herbal mixer. Me numbers near 2. E be after 0242 no. 133 no. 577 no poto tienie. Frame me time na ya be. Wo ye de wa studio amafo asi how money hwe me na. Ultim say me time na so ane sa. DJ Boba da so be pick me number no. 0242 133 577. Vodafone number no say 020 26. Oh, come for some Bob number no. Oh, bon kwa bit my try. Me say 020 26 75 778. Where Dr. Lawson number no fire. Lawson heba me sha. Me de to me ho.
Doctor no.
Me say Ghana football. We see me nya wo.
Doc here that say.
Lawson heba just 1 minute. Lawson heba me sha. Aya honam ya waduru.
Okay.
Why ana de wabubu agu dem a wontimi na to krato no 10 bottles no asole. Dokita puma Lawson me sha ono 5 bottles no atopuma.
Abeti akọ.
De ne sisi achia. De ne kotodwen ahono. De ne nase atatai. Abro ne ka kire wo say wonya diabetes. O cholesterol level no was slow. E Lawson heba me sha. Wo di akoye kokoko opose wani. Wasum keka omunum keka. Wo kwa so ntimi with Bible. Lawson heba me sha. O yo ba wo fo ekutu. Ofu no ayekase emayedu. Doc, Mr. Akaba.
Yembre ninti. Yembre ninti.
Just seconds. Wo fu na ayekase no. Wo chia bubu ago so me Dr. Lawson me mpo ba na fusu. Don Lawson heba mixer. Na mo wo fu anya flat. U shape no be kama. Wo be look sexy. O ho be fe ho be akono ama ukru. Nyakopon hira fa me number dey twa to okra. 0242 133 577. Me do. Wow, wo hwe me. Wo hwe me oni age wasere kakra. Nyakopon hira.
Nyakopon hira. Yes, ye do pa next week be chia doc na wode enkomo hwehwehwam. Ebre ye dane ho aba ye ba. Yankomo na ne ye die no. Ye si ni twa ho nsem no. Ora kemfiati ofia wasere za oda form. Why God the doc be yifam. Ye be sisi ye be ko bia.
From the stadium, I watched Cameroon play. Guys, tomorrow is a do or die. That doesn't exist. It's do or do. Please put that in your heads. Let the people talk. I remember your speech in the dressing room. Let the journalists write whatever they want to write. Tomorrow is the D-Day. You see, you must show hunger. Hunger to win. Aubameyang has recovered. I don't know if Abdul Munin, Jonathan Mensah, Jiko or Daniel Amate is going to play in the center defense. I don't care. From day one, when you move out of that dressing room, when you go into the tunnel, they must feel you, not smile. It's no more joking. Comoros, Gabon. Gabon is going to fall tomorrow. Gabon is going to fall tomorrow. Thomas Partey, Wakaso, Jordan, Baba, Jonathan Mensah. Why am I mentioning you? Amate, because you are people who have been in the team for long. People like you, Thomas Partey, I'm telling you, you can't allow yourself to have a bad day. See my good people, you can't.
You can't allow yourself to have a bad day. You can't. Kenfiati, what an ekasano. Oh, eti bueno, and my make a movie with your friend Coach Carter. It's a movie be say ye see a TV street. Nobody interested in but all the same the Black Stars own some. Etina nana Tony Bafu na nia brea. What fires are no bob bonko fodi and they do or die. 40 years ni ye crew.
Say do
or die. Or die be die. Ni na fa.
Una kan you.
Ah ya kan. So betima kan bi. Now can be da.
Say makin bi here. But me jitum say na de Gabon game na do or die.
E do or die.
And na say nka say do and die.
Do and die.
E bia as I say do or na die. Nia me bra penyi tonica. E no kre. We need people like this. Because we need people like this to speak the truth. Yeah, sometimes the players no ubisa who say I'm an onenu here almost saying a dinner one game. One game can change your life. You understand? And for us filmmakers, I think football Bokrane may have that mindset.
That's right.
That you are as good as your last game. An actor, you're as good as your last film. A preacher, you're as good as your last sermon. As a presenter, you're as good as your last show. In some training, you're as good as your last story. So if you have that mindset, knowing say, and then you may not have the chance tomorrow to do it again. So leave a print on it. You understand? And you say, players never have that mindset and understand the wisdom that my senior brother was telling them. Then Ghana would have it easy.
Memoir prediction, but as an prediction or no. Again, back to filmmaking. Okay, baby, hear me pass. You're as good as your last film.
Yeah.
So you're a filmmaker. My last senior muya Ghana for you now, and be a show. How many years in it? I will be a car once and say, hey, wait, yeah, Ghana film, wait, yeah.
Even this year, there has been a movie, Silverbirds this year. Even West Hill Small show, Terminus. It's a movie that when you watch, you'll be proud of yourself as a Ghanaian. Yes, you'll be proud of yourself. You should see it. This movie almost started shooting 2019. And yet duration of filming, and they are important. But working hard at achieving everything you need to achieve.
Also duration
it's not necessarily the duration. Sometimes people think that it is how long you shoot that determine how good the movie will be. But you see, if you need a rainy season, you either create the rainy season or you wait for a rainy season and get the right equipment to film. But say, ubetimi ekretia, you don't need to wait for the rainy season. You can film in the dry season. But if you cannot create it, then you have to wait for it. So it is not necessarily the duration. People usually say, Abrochire, one movie can take a year, some can take 5 years and all that. It's because whatever they want to achieve, they cannot create it, so they have to wait for it. Or creating it takes a longer time to get it done. So even with your wife, there are times that you can get all her attention. Okay, even with my wife. There are times that I can get all her attention with one word. But there are times too that you have to talk for an hour for her to appreciate what you are talking about. It's the same thing with filmmaking. So you should understand what you want to achieve. And what you want to achieve even starts with the concept you are building to film. So we don't have patience. But we want to get results of patience. But film to say terminus. I have no hand in the movie. And so if I'm telling you, say a filmer Ghana so ding as a filmmaking nation. Sorry, Biwa. Then you should know, say I'm speaking honestly.
Where back, but be a bit more.
Aloe Vera.
What Kakra?
Peter Sedufia.
Kakra.
Okay. Even the series Master and Three Mates, it's still trending. You try about 3-4 years.
But as some American say, the old boy 1, 2, 3. I said the daddy them, but. A dear was here, said about ya, you benya do one na a bema quine p. Not to say the Nigeria year 2015, almost a year in 2017, move on. A boy, Nasi Yakase, or Memunisika, ye sectors of the economy, Abwa, Ama ye GDP, Apeja, a bit like I say, Ghana film on Swabwa.
Yet, again, you went to me by a babubiso. When you need to make us say, National Film Authority was a good thing that happened to the country. There's a fact that some shapey policies are one of the things that beba into effect a film fund. Yawon Kofo are very solid when it comes to creating things. But obekwa koye the simpler one because onisika or the be any sense so no. What the Peter said do fear sika sisia. Na share the type of movie or the better. Abu Idris, na share movie or the better. Shelley Frimpong Manson, na share movie or the better. There are a litany of names. But Ivan Kwashiga, they always shy away from it. Edinate, I can be mentioning names. Ivan was not doing film because not any appealing.
Sir?
Yes. It wasn't appealing. And I have had many Ivan Yedinkomo. I mean say Ivan of solid stories. I'll be to me try. But always in the time because the type of no bia obeka say we na me here na say me nya we a mempe bibia say we. Or you perfectionist. And there are lots of filmmakers like that. And to see a film funder. And when they say you offer a story, you pitch into the film fund. And because you are pitching into a fund, and that's what Kwawan Samu and King Ampa Muninaye in times past. Who pitch it into a film fund to get money? There are instructions, there are standards that a story as I say meet. And to say the story called the law gives a description of what a Ghanaian film a year. It should have maybe a Ghanaian director, 70% of the cast should be Ghanaians, the story should be indigenous or created by an indigent. And when you know, and they say, me pitch into fund na. Sa modalities no high, say me fulfill. Into me share my story am medeko. Or the bar, na say MT standards na. Oh, nyan the funding. Into obe making sure the story na tight. Now, or location no could try. Obe making sure say, we try to meet the standards because there will be supervision from NIPA or Mauskano, which is the National Film Authority. And see, we so now say, oh, edit here. We be making sure say cats no will meet a certain standard and sana about out. So the first thing, policy is important. Now your institution, National Film Authority. And see, first things should be attended to. You see, your low hanging fruits. Uko Dwabo Ase. Fruits ni bi wo ha essence ho. Ebi kra tete atodua na se ba wonfa.
Ese mango apple.
Nti enye low hanging fruit bia na efa. Ufa fruits a ehu hia. Ufa fruits a ubetimi edi. Now di bi so aye aba. You understand? Nti na yemu bi wo ho ye ka se say di nto no enye no ne hia ye.
Ken me was surprised you ma. But as a surprise in be ba no. E be se e ben ko ba bia.
Welcome to the Royal Dazzle Event Center. With a lush and well-maintained lawn and garden, you are assured of the best serene and comfortable atmosphere to organize all your family and social events. Live the royal moments here with friends and family. The hosting capacity of 600 to 800 people makes Royal Dazzle the most versatile of places to host weddings, parties, funerals, conferences, concerts, and many more. Create your memories with us. Call us for inquiries on 055-814-8585 or 024-620-2144 or pass by and speak to any of our friendly staff. Locate us at Myjohn, close to Zoom Lion headquarters. Royal Dazzle Event Center, creating memories.
Ugusa utie Dwabo Ase or Power 97.9 afi so o share live for TV XY the Prince Kwame Minkenye edu fiada say ya the two form na ensem ni bia ya na yentan ni nkomo e wo Ghana ase afi we mu de sa na ye kono all sectors be sports economy the fa kentenwe ne ho ne ho krodba sa no mani nya be da na di e de achemwo ye TV XY na afi so Power 97.9 nene ye sini twa wonsam and I go so I di won komo na me catch Ken say more big surprise be kuku dem bia no e ba sini twam a wa ben mu ye pa wa kwabre mu ye pa na e ba say ye nwene sini ye twa sini ye hihye sini a e hopa e ye ni area ono na ka say cat ni akate ono na say wo kra wani mu jara anya fenti wo sini no onyanyi bi na e yu afrim ni post no dia so pa owura e ye Peter Sadofia wo ye director essential writer. I just said, "If you're gonna come back, yeah." To say, and your cat. Oh, a kukudam no is a reference to the Selmuno. Anyway, may sure say now we follow and common. We tie some no do na ken edi to dane me concerns and say oh my Ghana senior ye twa any normal ye dine edino. Adentina nia efa Ghana ho no nia ejina ho ma Ghana nia ebema obi a obehwe senior obeka say ampa Ghana senior no adentina ya na ye ntan ken na me hunu say nanse ye mu ni na anu ye mu no na no ma bi wa na say senior bi wo ho a edindan sa no ma no edi na enoma bi wo ha eto senior e wo say ye di hu dwuma sa na sa de ya ye pay etimi aba eno ne question na me bi sa ti ora sadofia wo susu yem no what are the hindrances and edie ne betima ye na ye dru ho no bi abon nsama Ghana say yes Ghana sini ko nanim na disika be krom ha na ye ntese actors ebu nkotodwe no mo pa cho say e komode ye I mean me sa de na kra no medwa how
I mean me ba no me na me tie nkomo no and Ken is one of the people that if they are on the platform more can't film like I'm quite relaxed because his insight, his knowledge about the industry is very broad and he's outlined a lot of the challenges that we face and it has even gone beyond. A lot of the things are just financial problems. Sikeni ho. Now onye sikani bimpo now they trap film ni we are different maybe distribution. Say I will bet ton film na say eno na aiding eno na ye ni up to now say
am na sa problem ne buy na say every tete
oh me dey ye wo men say that
but dey wonim say we won can mo di nkomo ne
start sini ejuma yi me hu so I think once upon a while not too long ago me can say I don't name a distribution firm in Ghana here. Someone was trying to challenge me, and so the distribution firm. Let me say, where is it? And I say, oh, you know, there was this one, Oprah Square, and by this collapse. I said, it has collapsed. So we don't have distributors because the thing is saying, we use the best 500,000 or 200,000. Editors now we call.
So what do you want? Distribution at some year okay. Me pese me tie niama na abasa Ken ewo Ken nsusu mu wa bra ye di ade bi hodwuma wo mic no edi Ken edi entra yes
kadikan hwe say in fact ho mo de ma ye nua bema say Opera Square it wasn't a distribution firm na ye individuals are omo stores omo opportunity to sell films and see, I know that those times over to say, Diabo part 1 and 2. Part 1 and 2. No, done 3 and 4, 5. Now, baby, I am the cranis and I joke to Kano, Kumase, and I say Opera Square. Okoha is not an institutionalized system. Oh, individuals. And our internet Yankunton, near Danfubi, that's right. Near all those ones. Internet Omoye, near Mepe and Ameye. No more ni standard set of regulations and say who trust in now the beba na say a be a release in an amount okay keteke Peter said before film for instance very wonderful movie I could see him say no nya say no di shame but anke your regulations are I say why your movie na wie you be preview you classify emit certain standards this is what it does in the value chain. Maybe I show Accra from Accra, Kumasi from Kumasi. Now a year round, no. In times of old, no. Now your Opera Square, now your Rex Cinema and all those things. Now say Omokasi say I don't sorry, and you no cre. And you no cre. We are property owner near this Kabe Brown Adebeye. And you sorry nkwa na ajije sa niam no. Omokasa a high movie because and yet entirely the truth. But the point is that in times of old, now there were cinema houses. Our movies beat me across cinema houses. There was time for Ghanaian films. Okay, I'm going to the same time. Now information services department. Or more time, or more call around with or more van. Now or more sini actually for se peswa kra na utia. Sika ebeko futu obi mo I beat me abwa the filmmaker. But suddenly all those things were gone. Emra dane
den say barefoot interfere yetimi di sini kogusu say do so puo
na emre dane no esamre ne dane wa America samre ne dane e India. India even got to a time say to say Peter Yen sini I'll keep saying this because a hona misumenya misika o. So Oyene sini in India they had a system where you just take it to a distributor. That distributor is the one that plays the movie from unknown office.
Wow.
Not even from the cinema. Currently, that's what they are doing. Into a tenant office. Near she say, ABI West Sales Mall, be show 6:30, or mu show KTK. 8:30, or mu show aloe vera. 10:30, or mu show ABI Terminus. You understand? Then all the cinema houses or mu be showed that film no, at that time. No, the distributor place it and it goes out at one time.
Very well. Just a minute. Answer na Mema Ken ne Peter. Wabra ye come to no be years. Medical second boss Mema na prediction. Black Stars ne Gabon match no. Peter so be the prediction. You better Peter and Cassis here. But as I say, kama be that a year Shy Hills afienya Esujari Junction ben San City Estate ena doyumu Dwabo Ase bi dowenya Chopoli San Sasi egu nyina no wonim say ubeti akotobi sisi 6,000 cities per ena wuhia na de wo mkra say kai ya na anu ya unya ka beton ka betimi e de akogye asase bi eye cool dealer Ostek Real Estate e de magana fo nyina e de braso sounds uba juki na wudu asore de na wuhim ye behim bispa be fiewura e braso sounds be fiewura sere be fiewura bia entetel be fiewura wutia eno ano no sere be fiewura ntimi yedai entetel ye dem wom kra say Ostek Real Estate say wa bra ye ma onsase no na say wa bra wa beton nsase no ye betwa blocks mako 200 na fe ye de 10 bags of cement so ay dey pay wo so tisem ka betwa swap cash no na dia beje asase Ostek Real Estate wo ye dodowa omo ne fast service no e de dia ni mo hwe betwa frɛ Ostek Real Estate 0244 684 069 and 0266 101 406 from 0240 933 748 Ostek Real Estate and no Mami Falco Greenfield Scientific Herbal Clinic omuno a doctor for wo say enemu anase mpaso nkomo mreto say ye bema say yo ba what the bawa ye be siesie ama hoden aba ama bofra na wo hwehwe say obetini su e wo fidua mu no watimi atini su kasei na no kobo keno bobo mfichire boy bi ene paka kase boy bi utumi bo betia so obia twa na kasei ni waje popre senso na no wo na wo fro no kramaniji wo wudimirika wo fro wo na for bra kasei ni mu abu fako Greenfield Scientific Herbal Clinic ombe sete kase no ama bibia gina so amwatimi anante wonante ase no ensesa bio and afeso say ye gonorrhea say ye hypertension and asa junso mu how wo de kodan Greenfield Scientific Herbal Clinic ombe ya omwa almost as well bright soja capsules and a bright garlic capsules and so abedwaman so boa ubetimi afre Greenfield Scientific Herbal Clinic L0243 983 906 and 0261 651 898 Greenfield Scientific Herbal was a God is our healer yankomo no yenyanwe ye to aso sisi barazana no hwetie we yanko
Ifo kra na menyisika edia ye mefui
ehin fa na menya bosia edia tre medwuma yimu
kai kra mabre me busia ato taxi foforo Suhum Rural Bank
Yema mwakwa baba Suhum Rural Bank. Ye won hyehyɛ ahodoɔ bi te sɛ dwadifo abosia, akuokuo bosia, susu account, ɛne da so wɔ hɔ savings account, me bada chain savings account, ɛne de keka ho. Suhum Rural Bank was 03422918896. Now one so what to me say.
Suhum Rural Bank. Ama ene my car owner.
Suhum Rural Bank. Enti me pa minie.
Suhum Rural Bank, growing our heritage.
Mo Ghana for mu kanu kware. Enti na de bia ye ba echi no. Ade aye papa no mu mpe, de enye no na mu pe. Eti saa na ye benya no. On say sesi amu hwe. Eni na sesi obi
Part 979 and our Facebook Live, TVXYZ Ghana, Facebook Live, and our Facebook share with TV, so our TVXYZ free to air digital, ultra HD, baby, will be our share, be fantastic. And our mom with your power 97.9 also, and cry, figure my shoe. Free Kesiamo Enya, Yadi Jumadiano, Efria, Yadebra Mogana Fanana, Obia 80, ye see the Trawonsam, and I Gusua Yedi Hon Como Ken Fiati, a filmmaker and a faso, or Peter Sadufia, a director, as also a writer, ye Gusua Yedin Como Far distribution, some who Ora Sadufia resist, never very critical. But sometimes I'll come back to Ora Sadufia. Now distribution won't some no. Mammy Tierney, na Yansha said ye a normal city or honor.
Sena American Sena you're moving on. Like so the point is like I was saying only 200,000 now 500,000 so the destiny. We what premiere was be a silver bed, one yakakra in the account. At the end of the premiere no total money I basically 200,000 and 300,000. Until 200,000 I can now be 500,000 okonya. And I say 200,000 I will spend here now only 100,000 cinema na 100,000 aka no okonya na wakodwen profit on. That is where distribution comes in. Say enye Ghana for nkwa na say omo yede omo hwe because films are not made for just a few people. Until eno na film no kwa bonten na bia South Africa, Nigeria, Cameroon, then like Australia, so that they also get to pay for it and watch. Not that can abeka they only domestically no. What I say. But that person now because in Charlie ufumwe fine meje ako ton ama no ye ni sanipa no into some of us that have had access to having our films beyond Ghana no we are relying on international distributors, people that are not in the country. Like yes, exactly.
Do connection.
Exactly.
When you connection, you forget.
You can, wow. And it's becoming so difficult because the important thing is that once the person belongs to a certain country, he will first pay attention to the films that are, because he's on the ground. The films that are accessible to him first are the one that he will pay attention to.
Okay, as in camera for director, actors, so
the actors need the only thing is affect them is say if you can buy more next time I'm paying you all. Say I want to continue making films, I'll still continue paying you small. To be honest, the actors in Ghana here, we don't pay them at all, me included. Wow. I'm not going to lie to you about it. And sometimes they understand why we don't. It depends. The reason why sometimes it's hard to mention figures and say a lot of no, but the reason why sometimes it's difficult to mention figures and say a lot of them give you the prices on certain considerations, certain discounts, certain they forfeit certain things that when they put that they are helping the industry grow, that they want to build a relationship with you, that you know, because this is a beginner who wants to keep up the industry, so let's support him, sort of thing. But if you want to put all those things aside, it's a lot of money. Well, sometimes no, but I can't say. The first time I approached him, serious no. That is the conversation I had with him. I didn't even give him money up front. I didn't give because I didn't have. Maybe school 2015. fresh graduate, my national service 2016, me see my trust series, me kunya skano. But I believed in his talent, and I believe that his talent is what can make this series work.
But question, but you man nya kono in such a way say obi to say Abuaje director TVS wise obetam Oskapa obetam sika na what the abeshem say Jack me the sika yi share o project ya wo ba be yi say the be boa na media nante money investors
so that is the thing. And initially for Monamoka data hansem, the truth is if we the filmmakers start treating the film making as a business, and then I get to Ken and say, Ken, you have money, this is my business proposal, this is how I intend to do the film, this is how much I intend to spend, this is how I intend to make the money back, these are the avenues I'm going to use to make the money. He's a wise person, he's not stupid. So if there's the avenues you are mentioning are really feasible, he will know. And me say I've done it before, and I go to him and say, Ken, you know, I've done this before. The cinema, I've been able to break the box office. I've been able to have my films on airlines. I've been able to have my film on Netflix. I've been able to have it on Canal Plus. I've been able to screen it across the world in this country. And this is how much I made from it. So please invest this amount of money, and we are going to make this.
I was what's our normal way, you know, and when you invest.
That's
what you know. Say, what you know, be obeyed when you did your move. Say, Ken, what die as we did. A bet me a be papa ba. It me the rain in it so mu. And me sick set. Would you a
lot of people are yes sir and no more. The thing is that say and me the X can go can XYZ. So me the 10 cities actual project. Yeah. Now after everything near me nya near woot me nya 4 cities. Let's just say my book 6 cities. Nti menya emfaso e wo so no e chena oba me no be me no nye. So that is where the problem is. There was a time in this country that Achimota we were setting up CD manufacturing like to do replication of CDs. One last 1 year.
Wow.
Because say go for no bar relationship with why first cut amount oko market no akoton we make you sika no abetua. After that time I started say cut down. That was it.
But by the way, CD no ye CD as a Ghana CD compact
CD tete.
Because so that people don't think that Ken no age man for free. Let me conclude that conversation. Yes, because the beginning of the car now. Just say on Jimmy Sky now later I pay him no. I respected that, and so when now I got the money no. I also honored my obligation to him and I paid whatever we.
I think we even continued the project.
We even continued.
We got to a time on one guy said there be send idea you koi sikebia emma. And man here I meditated in Kofoka until you hold on. That's the master in 3 minutes. Prolific project, but I can't. And then what this so will be with scale here. Yeah. What on time scam one so won't mean to us what. Obe to us and it's about
to
yes. But the question is the system such a way say sika or the beshem no benya says can back enya mfaso ana because and all the 10 cities share project more echina enye 10 cities. Wow. Because you sika some esesa what I say enya manyo sem na make
it system na dey na pache.
No, America say
no system.
We need to shape your policies in such a way. Say, you say this. Oh, the one CD shame one now produce BBA. The money you can make is like 2 CDs. Yeah. Because there are these avenues of distribution. Yeah. Into producer because sometimes I the producers and directors because Obiti say Peter say onangasa producer, onangasa director. Producing the sense say okoko sika and son now they are Peter say on the minimum very well offer for projector or person what senior or person or yenase into or spend the time on pre-production and that's where people miss it and so he knows the final picture he wants to achieve. Oya aloe vera or create a whole community. Yeah. I'm say as I see right now can or no say you to make us say Peter budget 10 plots. Yeah. Never year or senior. At the end of the day, no we have not done the crew. Wow. Because of the type of things that go into setting up these things. Wow. So it's a whole big time business that we are not looking at carefully.
Is it because Muntimin Tony here, Peter? Muntimin Tony here, Manenya Kono, and my investors in your GD and I won't do no crack.
Okay, so the thing is me tell a very big gorilla. Buga na media. We know my film school near come. My film school directing. That is my job. I'm not supposed to be a businessman. or film business. I'm not supposed to worry myself about looking for money for film. That is not, or how to sell that is not my job. But because we don't have people that are trained in looking for the money and also selling the film, the director ends up doing all those things. So he doesn't do it and do it well. Do you get my point? I was in South Africa.
Is that the case in
an exchange
every
program.
part of the African continent?
When I'm American, I was in South Africa for an exchange program in 2015. And in their school, they learn producing. Producing, which also comes with distribution and things like that. My distributor is South African. Also, Okosaskono, a distributor. And they learn that. And so when you can graduate and say you're a producer,
that's all you do.
Ghana here, we don't teach producing in school, even though it is like part of the subjects in the course, but we don't teach producing as a course that you are majoring in. But if you start learning that either on the job or from school, because I don't think school is the only solution, but on the job or from school, then we have people that are dedicated to that. I do my film, I go to Ken, film no, and I Ken, this is my script. Can I share? Is this something Ujin say is very viable? I bet me I make it. Say, oh yeah, I like it. Let's go ahead and do it. I've already sought his opinion as a distributor because he's going to market it, he's going to sell it. But distributor, my films, I send it to my distributor first. This is a synopsis. This is a treatment. What do you see? I'll say, give me some time. I'll read. I'll say, Peter, can you take this and blah blah blah? Can you do this about it? I do it, and then we agree. I start making the film. So it means that he's already seen the market value for it. But Senya, Obeka Choba, okay, film no say, oh, me here we now be a distributor, mommy. Drew, I tell you, this kind of film they don't sell.
Okay, now
you're too late.
Young policy makers, no, more buying him. Now say our budget team near to say, oh, your PS Kabi, Eddie Abesha, you see me Kamu. Now, Phil Crampo, Yenya, deputy minister. Or what industry what said your normal is it our industry. Now young minister or no as a business development and Yadiana with the Yadina about creative arts. The expectation is say Obehunu the business side of a tourism the creative arts industry. No. Abai moi ewo mujumedia mudino saying the city. Are you able to access funding be free buy or a bit more bomb you mediana
until we say if it is I kept on saying say how we shape our policies and how we prioritize things that are very important. You understand? Okay? Usually say me sure say we'll send them flyers around. I can't see because and people are thinking say I'll come and take a swipe at Juliet Asante again. No, because mostly I'll say it as it is. But one of the things I feel say a very laudable the pitch series. People who have stories and all that have opportunity to come and pitch their stories so that what happens? So that they can get some form of funding. And then Namibisa say, "Sa niama omoye omuchusu winners ne niama kusi say." I knew said they will hit a wall because oya no do baby. Where is the funding coming from? How would the funding be administered? So you say ufiti preku preosia. Moja neba. So we need to take our time. Sometimes as I say who say baby I'm a wono eya minemu na mewo. Inti min tumebo. Na me hwe se na meet me ama amena no aye plain surface ansa na mesimidan. That's what we do. Uto asase aye nsuomu a you treat asase na ansa na wasate esi udan.
Okay, no less than 3 minutes. Say two parts say omo wo aban mu ankombe boa mo no. Community industry no. They are not giving you proper leadership.
No. I think that Honorable Awal, any Honorable Krekumante, Omo very good mindset about the sector, and they have shown good faith. Their mindset. Because they have shown good faith because I've dealt with them, and they want you to come up with things that will help the sector so that they can push it. That is what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. To say going to name an industry is not a priority. Let us shape our policies. This man here, he has experience, even though a trainee as a director. No, why, like he says, Buga na pick a range of knowledge very useful. Kwawansa is still alive. George Busumpim is there. Ivan Kwashiga is there. Why can't we come together? And that's what I think that if Juliet and the NFA would do, let's come together, agree on things that are doable. Now we can push for policy.
Ghana and Gabon prediction, as I.
Oh, and the Ghana be winning, bear 3 goals.
3 goals. Peter will find our way. Nothing. the common banner. We are not a prediction peso.
Prediction idea Bakobe winning.
That's a good one. Bakodia where? What did you
Oh, my people.
Final words.
So I think that Ken has said everything that I want to say because, of course, we cannot over rely on the government, but we just need certain policies that would make the environment friendly one that we can all, even investors can be very confident about and knowing that when they invest, because there are multiple avenues to screen your film, including cinemas. Like now, the cinemas are just like 2 or 3 or something.
There's one at the biggest house.
Yes. And so they know that there are those multiple of cinemas that we can release and make a lot of money. They also invest. I think that we should be
very well
looking forward to
very well.
In a very
okay. Medo Ase Peter Sedofia to say me kan no or director also ye writer. And owura Kemfia ti mu nyina munim no otwasini yesini nwensini or a filmmaker. On so what tenenka and pay our Dwabo Ase Jumedi so what power 97.9 and I feel so TVXYZ what power 97.9 me sure say ya boy ma betina say I wouldn't commode the every health alert clinic ebre na efiada ya boy me so way.
You are welcome to Ghana Herb Therapeutics. Yamamu Akwaba Ediba Ghana Herb Therapeutics. Yen and I the leading herbal pharmaceutical industry ewa Ghana ha. Yen any so adi hunu say yede ayaresa any enije ebe mani penyina. Na hano ye bomodin say yede abe fumfidi ekukudam. Any ekwan ahodo a ye nam so edi ye enduro. Na bomodin say yen nduro nyina ye nduro eye safe and efficacious with proven evidence. Yama yendo nyina bo abafom se ne be ya obi bia se wo yesikani o se wo oheni o mu nyina motimi atobi na monya ayaresa e de amamo ho e quality control lab ha no ye nsohwe ahodo pi ebi any pH ebi any moisture content ebi any total water extractive value and sana ye sanso ye total solid residue. Near Abrante you know, or the friend the pH. Now pH no, a boy am I who say ye do no, a acidic, and answer a basic, and answer a neutral. Now I sound say you don't know you need me pH into no. See a pH no, not a pH now, you can assassin. Not a chest a ye do no more than a beha drink a crack. Until you was said, Precopeno, ye jai a juma or dono soon na. Now your bomb or didn't say. You better into 3 and I say you better correct it, your pH no, assessa, and sana, ye the endrono, ababonting. Ahano, ye the effidia, your friend is a moisture content analyzer. A yen shimu, a who say, in Sudoa, a jina yedrono, a ye, and answer and ye. Say a bro on pempenswa, ye shisha, and I say, bro standard na, ye shishana. Ye sansu the drono cotton, ya cohatemu ye. Ni abomodin say e do no moisture content no e do standard a yehwehwe ansana ye de ababonten emfidia aka nyina nso no e boayen e ma yetimi calculate ni friend therapeutic dose e ba no sana ye hu e do no dodo a e wo se yetimi edigo capsule biemo se ne be asa wonnoma e betimi abo ejuma na yetimi asa wo yare. Aha, and ahaban ahodo a yɛde yɛ nduro ne extract ɛne ne yɛkeka nduro no ho nyinaa no yɛka fra na yɛakɔ hata ansa na yɛde yɛ nduro no aba abɔnten. Aha no ɛyɛ mailing room. Na yɛde abɛɛfo mfidie a ɛyɛ stainless steel ɛde yam yɛnduro no ɛma yɛnya ne fɛ no standard pore size ansana yɛakɔyɛ ne fɛ no capsulation. aha no yɛyɛ ne yɛfrɛ no capsulation yɛyɛ capsulation ne wie a yɛsan so de abɛɛfo mfidie a yɛ stainless steel yɛama fidie no apepa capsules no ho fɛfɛfɛfɛfɛfɛfɛ ansa na yɛakɔyɛ ne yɛfrɛ no counting and sealing. So you're free encapsulation and polishing. Your body a friend or counting and sealing. The honso, you're the abef in fidi a cuckoo down. And one cassa a king kind in no do doa, a was a container bimu. If you are, your son so the silica gel at your tomb. Send your bear insure engine container no more. Now uncle say a drone and it na hoarding. A real safe with dinner, besan so a cat a drone of a fair with aluminium foil. Na isili no kama ansana eduro no aba abonten. Aha no ye won fidie a emma ye nduro ni nyina na hyenso de ne friend label. Ewe fidie na nkasa asama ne friend manufacturing date. Ewe asama ne expiring date na wasanso ama no batch number. Enu ahodo amohu se ye di F5 fidie mu nyina ne ye so ahwe no. Nyame adom ni nyina aba abonten. Na no na mo hu say ye display ne fefefe e wo ye table isu na senya mo nim de da no ne edi kan e ye Ghana bam eduro yi no e ye nku won aso ano ye hye na ye nam hunam ya obi ani ho a eduro yi entumi ensa enti sa ope eduro a etumi etu oya wase na eyi firi ho ema ho etowa pe Ghana bam ye wo ahodo mienu ye woni kese ene ne ketwa nya wo sika betimi aso no na wato ni atonso mienu no eye prostate edun waso a ye di ebedwa so e fa ne prostate joy wey be me bia wo pese wo bo prostate gland ho ban ana se wa ya ka che so we nya prostate disorder no wey ni edura ebetimi aboa ana se we nya urinary tract infections umpo a pedura fa ne prostate joy na Ghana ha nyina no eno ne edura etoso baako eduro bia esen eni ho biom afen so enu na aka no enia ebedwa so very soon. We aya Zulu 3-in-1. Emma matinka akofom. Mo nya ne fe ne feelings no. Afei mo nso mo aduro na ebedwa so. Nti mo hwe nim kwan. Enche bia eba. Afei se wo ye be ma wa ho de ekofom e wo mpemu a. Anaso pese wo sisimu aye den. Ende eduro a ye fe ne se Ghana man. Na beboa. Enche bia ye de bebedwa so. And into the moon shady. Your sounds on your friend is Save 500. Ghana Henina no, your car immune booster. I know a ding, na I know a share. Yes, our immune booster we. And also your drobia and chebia, ye the ebebe jasso. Na yet me aku etia yarewa ahudo p. And into the moon shady. Ghana Help Therapeutics, yeneni so adi hun se. Ye the ayaresa, any energy ebe mani penina. Na hano ye bomodin say ye de abefun fidi ekuku down ene ekwan ahodo a ye nam so ede ye enduro na bomodin say ye nduro ni nyina ye enduro eye safe and efficacious with proven evidence na afen so no ye ma ye nduro nyina bo abafom se ne be ya obi bia se wo ye sikani o se wo ye oheni o mu nyina motimi atobi na monya ayaresa ede amamo ho wey energy media Ghana Health Therapeutics yaba se ba bedi wo Ghana ha eni wiase afa na nyina eno ntine se opa ye chiri akwan ana se opa se woni ye edi nkomo ana se opa ye ndro bi etu atowa obetimi afrayin e wo 0244 72 7028. And I say 0244 754380. Yadamwase. Ghana Herb Therapeutics.
Mu Ghana for mu kanu kware enti na de bia ye be achi no ade ye papa no mu mpe de enye no na mu pe eti saa na ye benya no on se sese a mu hwe eni na sese obi afita no pa me ba ye obi antobi ebi se mu free correct press wo but mu di mu akasa mu adwi ye de mu pe eti saa na ye benya no atade no na sese on obi afita no pa me ba obi antobi mu media say na journalist musumu kan hu bi de ya papa no ye see mu kan mu pese mu beka de enye no na musumu kan
senti na ya ma platform yi
enu ti na asem no ba na mu bisa ya asem say mu media say ne we su mu nya mu kan hu bi de fse mu ye no mu nye dede ayu mu ni mu say baby awadu no wenyi Jordan ayu time oba blaster no onye bibi papa kura ma blaster ba de bia ye be friend fine your friend no mu money starting wo bench
abrantie ya fire wa fire ma me ho atome wa fire the day you wa fire Ghana and for and wa fire omo a omo sesa players edi omo kogu Black Stars mu yeguso yebusa say fie eduonan ye na Black Stars say ye di kru ebe oman mu amani ji aba no fie eduonan ye ene NGBA afi we ebetima ba na ani braba ene ye ne Gabon ene ye kwa akobobo na ene nyame ncha de wo Dwabo Ase dwumadie so ye ne okuku dambia wono watete tima na me po masem eye Kumasi Asante Kotoko na me daso po masem boy hasini abrante sa wutie commentary abete say yaw amakwa amreku yaw ama obeti dini sa nam so mo atete Kotoko eje Virgin Cup yi na sa sunsu bi omode je Virgin Cup yi wonen sem enkikemu ne susu yemu no ede na osusu se Black Stars so betima ye na kruwa ye omoje ye omode tete Kotoko yi omoso etima ji kruwa ede oba omai mu ombetima ye sa de na na eja yaw amankwa breku hearts of folk kuku damni no oboma has no obona matu eja agwa aba tete ye dodo phobia masters Black Stars Gary. Na we di mami jade we quickly na a sports editor Ora British man Nana Prempe on the list no ama me woni hello kwakumo ani Roger Emmanuel o hwe starting lineup emma Gabon fo na ye wo nipa bi ye opani bi e frɛ no Mario Lemina and afezo Didier Ndong Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang sa kwa no ne yesi yade akodi wo coronavirus ache no ba yesi ne ho ato no wo ba ye ti ni din na yem hihye ne ayemtuo ya aba ena fezo Bielo Kanga Dennis Buanga ena Aaron Pupenza wono so ebobo ama eye Gabon for we ye squad a wotu omudia na ayem hihye o titru abrante ye wonya COVID-19 baba Black Stars of Ghana Nuruddin Abdul Manaf Andrew Chirayadom Philemon Bafo, Jonathan Mensah, Thomas Taipate, Edmond Ado, Abdul Fattah Ishikao, and Afenso Jordan Pierre Ayu, Edino Doso, Maboso Abra ye kwenim. But quickly, yentie de Tony Bafo, Ekache, team no. What said that Jinan and Comma Trichemu, Ebubo D, and your foot will be Maomo. Yet imagine a foot no so near a brand and a car, a PSO car, Yabeka boom. From
the stadium, I watch Cameroon play. Guys, tomorrow is a do or die. That doesn't exist. It's do or do. Please put that in your heads. Let the people talk. I remember your speech in the dressing room. Let the journalists write whatever they want to write. Tomorrow It's the D-Day. You see, you must show hunger. Hunger to win. Aubameyang has recovered. I don't know if Abdul Munin, Jonathan Mensah, Jiko, or Daniel Amate is going to play in the center defense. I don't care. From day one, when you move out of that dressing room, when you go into the tunnel, they must feel you, not smile. It's no more joking. Comoros, Gabon. Gabon is going to fall tomorrow. Gabon is going to fall tomorrow. How are you? Thomas Partey, Wakaso, Jordan, Baba, Jonathan Mensah. Why am I mentioning you? Amate, because you are people who have been in the team for long. People like you, Thomas Partey, I'm telling you, you can't allow yourself to have a bad day. Same like you people, you can't.
Okay, enti Tony Bafo afaya wa momo eye nkranhyen ejamreku sade odi enhyeda nye new mouth say ye kobobo tournament kase be say eda anima na ye hye nkransa na ya na feeling no typically as a former player yeah typically feeling no eti say
yeah ne di kan mechia ahwefo na mama omo efihia pa I think say ne wo kan no eye ne kasa no mu edu na hye nkran na eye provoking as well enyane if you win and for me who say ne kasa ne ye ne mo no kasa ne ne ko bobo no kasa ne de ye
but say kasa ne timi pusu ma ye mi
exactly that's what I'm saying say kasa no